Hello, everybody. Welcome to kind of a one-off thing. If you guys like it, we'll probably do more of these. Welcome to uh Midnight Chat or whatever. We still haven't come up with a name for this, have we?
Mm, I guess we will have a
Anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome to basically me and the boys chatting. In the background, you're gonna see Sephiroth working on a project for an upcoming Let's Play. And while he's doing that, me, Russ, and him are all gonna chat, and we're just gonna basically bullshit for the next couple hours. If you're seeing this in the video format, thank you for being a YouTube member. This is for YouTube members only. If you're hearing the audio side of this, don't worry. You are listening to the audio side. You just won't get to see the artwork and hand. I don't
So
know if I'll.
I won't be able to watch it.
You'll be able to listen to it. Podcast, I'll probably upload this as an audio file, and then the video file will be a separate thing. Or maybe I'll do what I normally do and just have this as a time thing for now. You know what I mean? Because I normally time my stuff that doesn't come out for at least a week, maybe longer, depending on when I finish editing. I like how he's the biggest problem for Sephiroth right now is also trying to figure out what the fuck my mouth is, considering most of the time it is covered by my shirt.
yeah.
Anywho, I guess we could. Anybody got any topics you want to start with tonight?
Violence.
Violent. Okay, we want to start there though. You know what's bad is when it's like middle of the night, we normally can come up with topics like very easily. But if we're going off the top of our head here, it's like, oh great, this is just great. Violence. Actually, that brings me to something violent I want to talk about. Land. I really want to get talk about that. How fucking dumb it is.
You've obtained a skill
Sure.
point.
Like seriously, Howland. Let's take Nintendo literally saw a copycat of a copycat of a copycat basically because it's not good enough to be a copycat of Power World. It feels like if it copies something that was AI made and then copied that again.
It looks like a phone game.
Actually, it might have been. Oh, it fits in on a Switch too because it can only run phone games decently. I'm not bullshitting when I say that. I literally have a Switch, and I was like, I found this game on there. It was like a mobile game I used to know about when I had like Google Play Pass for free. I think it was like Spring
Why?
Witch or something. I got a free like 2 month trial of Google Pass, Game Pass, whatever it was for the Play Store. I got to try like Game Dev Tycoon. But I was just on there and it's like it reminded me of a game called Spring Witch 3, which I checked the Switch and it's on there for $15, Spring Witch 3. And it's like, oh, even though the game has decent mechanics and has very good story, it kind of fits for a mobile game to actually be able to be played on your console, Nintendo. Well done. I'm still gonna rag on you to the day I die because you fuckers fucked up. Like how bad do you have to mess up as a game company to make a console that's inferior to your previous one?
I mean,
There you go.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Back again.
Emergency food poisoning. Ow. Anyway, what were you
It's
saying
all
before I had
good.
to? What were you saying before I had to run for that second?
We didn't say nothing much. It was mostly just, or nothing much, just handheld shut and Steam.
Here's the thing, like the Steam Deck literally out outperforms the Switch, and it kind of funny that Valve, a company that never made a console better than the company that's used to making handheld consoles.
I'm surprised they
Yeah.
didn't try to claim, like, we did this. So you can't do that.
If they were to sue them, they would have to find the legal American system, which would not go in their favor as easily. think it's one of the reasons they did sue Power World was because they could do it in the Japanese legal system, since those companies are based in Japan. Oh, sorry if we don't sound as energetic today, everybody. This is more of a relaxing kind of thing for why we have the drawing in the background. I'm recovering.
I
Yes.
I yeah,
I almost
continue.
pressed B for dodge in this game, and it almost fucked me.
Press, that's the fifth time you do this. I'm gonna murder you.
Speaking of games, what's a non From Software Souls like you have played or you have seen that you have, like what would you rate up there the best game ever? That's a Souls like that's not from Software.
Well, I haven't played Liza P, so I can't have an opinion on that. I played the original for Lords of the Falling, but that game is a pile of shit. So I gotta
Ugh.
I will attempt Lords of the Falling too. It's not like if they made it better, then good for them. Um, which I heard a lot of praise.
That's
So
good.
a lot of
If
praise for it. So I'm full on open to trying it. Mortal Shell is having a second game, but the first Mortal Shell game is definitely just kind of
Boring.
boring. Yeah.
I'm not gonna deny that Mortal Shell. Okay, I'm gonna sound mean to like everyone who plays Mortal Shell, but remember this comes from people who have played other games out there and are going off their own opinions here. This is all opinion based.
Oh, you
I'm
bitch.
I'm not lying when I say
I
this. Mortal Shell to me kind of felt like they were just trying anything and throwing at the wall. Because one of the things I hated was you didn't know what an item was till you did something with it. Like I would get this item, like, oh look, a
that
mushroom. I would bite it, and it's like, oh, give yourself fucking poison. It's like, great. And I either remind of Russ or something, or he just died in Berserk.
well, you were talking and I couldn't hear the game sounds, so I died.
Oh, my apologies.
Mm.
I'm so sorry.
It just tells me that I need to lock in more. It's still my fault because what led up to my death is what led up to my death.
Hmm. I will say my take for the best Souls like I've played though, Neo 2, not gonna lie. I enjoyed it very much. I found the bosses, in my opinion, at certain points felt a little lackluster, but I liked the style of combat they went for, and I liked the story and elements of it all.
If if we're gonna go on like what games we have played that are Souls likes but not made by FromSoft, I'd say the best one I played right now is Kazan.
Really?
Yeah, it's the one I'm playing right now. I feel like they did a good job. But
Nice. I can see that.
that system where you get extra for where you die, I really dislike that. That is my otherwise, I don't really got any gripes.
So, for full explanation, anyone who does want to know what he's talking about, in Kazan, when you die, you get half your stuff back, and the other, and all of it's still sitting somewhere. So if you die before you get to it, you
Well,
only
you get
lose
a
half.
smidge of it back. You don't get half of it back.
I thought you said half, but
You get a
I'm
smidge, but still it increases every time. So, and then you put it, and then you have a thing right by the boss door. You'll just, if you lose continuously, you'll eventually get enough for another level. I'm not the biggest fan of that.
I'm gonna state it now, and this is my honest
So,
opinion. I
what?
believe in punishing, not like dumb punishing, but like you die, your stuff's here, get back to where you are from where you respawned. You know,
Sekiro.
I will strangle you. But no,
Sekiro is very good.
if you can get back to where you are to grab your shit, then there you go. You know what I mean? But I don't believe in getting part of it back or losing all of it and not even have a chance to reclaim your shit if you die, especially in a Souls-like game. Because that happened for a game called Steel something. I think it was Steelworks something I played on my own time. I did a video on it. Video never turned out. I had too many issues with it. And it it didn't do the death mechanic right. The entire game, if you died, you would lose your shit, but you could never get it back. I believe because when I would go back there, I could never find like a bonfire, a pigeon, or wherever I died, there was nothing there to reclaim my shit. So it's like either A, it bugged the fuck out, or B, it just takes it away permanently.
Phase 2?
And I don't think that's a fair thing. I believe in punishment, but this is not the type of punishment I sign up for.
Sekiro.
Fuck Sekiro. Okay, for those who are wondering, this is being recorded on the day after I just announced the end of the Sekiro stream because of reasons mainly related to mental health. So yeah, just so everyone knows what's going on.
You just gotta loosen
This
up
is
like
the
me.
same-
You see, you
This
see,
is the,
stop with Kazan.
this is the same fucking
Just keep
angle.
going.
Why do you have it twice?
Oh no, that's head
Yeah, I just
bobbing.
don't have to do it.
That's head bobbing. The head will move from side, like will move a bit. That's the head bobbing idle animation.
I would just copy paste the same face if that's the case.
And you know. Yeah, those who don't know, like I said, if you're listening to this in the podcast version, Sephiroth, who was with us today and going to be talking with us, he is drawing a project for Castle Crashers, which will be coming back to the channel soon with the Painter's Boss DLC, which I think we're all excited for. I think we're all excited to play through that again, see the changes. I know Russ is excited to play Painter Jr. right now.
Yep.
I am curious what's changed because I heard people say that there was a lot of changes with the new art style and bosses. I am hoping there is a bug. I don't know if I can't remember if we ran into it when we were fighting some things in the original version that it was a very bad bug. I think it was
Check
around
it.
I can't remember where it was at, but I just remember a boss like we would hit it and it wouldn't die. I don't know if that was with you guys when I was playing on my own time when I was younger. Now, worst Souls-like, I want to talk about this one as well since we're on the Souls-like topic. The worst one I ever played, it's not Sekiro. I will
How
have
would
to.
you say Sekiro's not bad?
No. I know I hate it, but I mean, like the worst Souls-like I've ever played. This includes bosses, game mechanics, everything about it. I don't want to kick this game while it's down, but Lords of the fucking Fallen, I think is the worst thing I've ever played on my own time. I
No,
can.
it is. The
I
first one
there's
is.
there was like some points I'm like, oh, the game's picking up, it's picking, and
horrendous.
shit. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
there was never a good point with that game.
I can't even argue because that's true. That is.
Ooh.
I try to, not gonna lie, I like tried to find like moments of the game where it's like, because when I play these games and it's a bad game, I still try to see if there's like a redeeming quality of the game. But no matter what the fuck I did, I could never find a redeeming quality of Lord of the Fallen. I could find
You know
some
what?
for Mortal Shell, for that
If
Steelworks game, but never Mortal Shell.
if
Never
this, well, let me check out the other greatsword. No, it's
Lords
a
of the Fallen.
hold on.
Do we
I got
consider?
opinion. I
I
can.
would use this. Yeah, I like this much more.
What's your opinion?
Called.
I can't have an opinion. I have played neither or. I know Mortal Shell was fucking boring. Deleted it the first day I bought it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Like I
But
said,
I'm excited for two though.
the thing with games and sequels, I will say now, I did not like Neo 1. I'm gonna get roasted over this. I enjoyed the story of Neo 1, but
All right, so if I'm gonna, okay, sorry for interrupting, but no, I will say definitely the worst Souls game that has ever been made is Lords of the Fallen 2. No, 1, not 2.
yeah, remember.
People will be like, "What do you mean about 2?" No, I'm not talking about 2. I'm talking about 1.
Yeah, and I could agree to that one. Full honesty, it's like
That
even though I know Mortal Shell's up there on my
so
list as
bad.
well for how it handled
It's like
everything, there was redeeming parts. Lords of the Fallen,
that
it was boring. It was
it was
bad.
boring. It
I there
had a
were
flaming ballerina, which was kind of funny, but like not good for whole. Like, it's just like, and then like I got to like a part in the game where it didn't even feel like complete.
that felt like half the game to me. Like I would go in areas and just like, why did it feel like a B team did this and rush job? And then enemy placement. I don't know about you and how you felt about this, but sometimes when there was like enemies around, I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking placement I've ever seen of enemies.
The enemies were weird too.
Like I'll say right now, yeah, you
And
need
then
like
they
if
kind
you're
of got samey at like at a point. Like I didn't feel like anything new.
I feel like it was like the halfway point for me. I started like
It was
fully like just tuning out the game when I was just
like
like, this is shit. I don't know what your point was, but for me it was like halfway through. I'm like, this is just shit.
I like Neo 1. I haven't finished it, but I do like the boss, especially the second one.
I think
I,
I'm gonna try and I think I'm gonna go get my hand at Neo at some point.
I would
So I'll be right
recommend
back.
it.
Like the second boss,
All right.
very aggressive bosses compared to like the ones you've seen, bros. They're extremely aggressive.
I've seen him.
I
When it
love
I
the second one, even though I hated it. I
the
love that boss, the vampire lady one.
the fun fact I want to talk about, speaking of like Neo and Neo 2, I didn't like Neo 1 as much as Neo 2. And normally it's like you like the first game more than the second one. I felt like when I played through Neo 1, now granted, I never beat Neo 1 because of time constraints and when I had the copy available and everything else. I got to a certain point though, and I was like, I enjoy the game, but I'm not invested enough into like everything about it to finish it. Because to me, it was like I know I was like at the I think it was like a good chunk of the game was done, but it wasn't a bad game. I'm not saying it was like a bad game. Someone's gonna go on me. It's like it was the whole fact of like it didn't click with me as easily. I enjoyed my time with it, but it didn't click in my head of like, oh, I want to beat this. It was like, okay, this was fun, and then I moved on to the next thing. Neo 2, however, did click with me well, and I think it's because I don't know what about Neo 2 actually. Now that I think about it, that clicked better with me than Neo 1, which is
Yeah,
kind of funny.
I played two a bit. I gotta finish one because I don't like playing two games at the same time. That one sequel behind the other. I don't like it. I just simply like to finish the first one first and do the second one.
I I did that for like a game series, but it was like on purpose because it was like the first one was really bad. And then they released a sequel that kind of was a retcon of everything and fixed it all. And I was like, oh, well, this is fine. Now, if we're going off games
Yeah,
like
I
this,
did it with Kingdom.
you did with what?
I did it with Kingdom Hearts, but that wasn't on purpose. I started at the worst order possible,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
and I and, and I and I understand the lore completely.
If we could talk about Kingdom Hearts real fast, I
Hmm?
think, and this is my full honest opinion, that Kingdom Hearts 3 got fucked a bit. Because there were certain
What do you mean?
story. Okay, so I'll do an example of the Frozen World story. It was revealed. I from if you pay attention to the lines and how the game is around that point, you could tell Disney had a very big hand in like making them go a certain direction. Because if you pay attention to everything, it felt like, for example, Elsa was supposed to become a heartless or a nobody. You were supposed to fight her. It felt like that at a point, and same with other points of the game of that world. There was like them kept shoving in Hans like this big twist villain. I didn't really care for that because it felt force shoved, like you know. And then at the end with the whole like, oh, I guess she chose her path, and then leaving from the one character, it's like you guys wanted to do something. They wanted to do something, but you could tell Disney didn't want them to do something.
Well, Nomura tends to. Well, they do have the rights, and Nomura does have a tendency of going a little darker. But that's I know how Nomura is. Nomura can get pretty dark sometimes.
True. But still, I did like Kingdom. I will say this right now before someone gets on me. Kingdom Hearts 3 did do decent in my mind. It wasn't great. It didn't surpass in my mind the best Kingdom Hearts game I played. But it wasn't down there with like
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay. Are
get
we
shit.
talking about two?
No, actually, no. 2 wasn't my favorite game.
I have
My
feelings.
my favorite Kingdom Hearts game, even though 2 is number 2 on my list, believe it or not, I do really like 2's story. I
Please,
was
please
more
say
of a
300.
what now?
Please, please say 365 over 2 days.
How do you know? I loved Rox's story when he was part of the organization.
That
I
was my
loved.
that was me. That was my favorite
Yeah,
one.
my brother. They were just good best
I know.
friends.
I put two on the second list because two is actually, of course, the sequel, and it was my favorite one. Three being number, of course, number three on my favorite list. But yeah, 365 over 2 days was my favorite one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I remember.
358 over 2 days.
Here's the problem with that, by the way. I never got around to playing that till way after the DS closed because when I full story behind this, I saw trailers for it, but I didn't really think much on it at the time because I had Kingdom Hearts 1 and I had Kingdom Hearts 2. I didn't think about 365 days or Rechain of Memories or any of those. I was like, oh, you know what? They don't count, you know? But I recently, not before I went back to streaming on YouTube, before I got like the streaming on YouTube, so about like 5, 6 months ago, around that time.
Mhm.
So before I like met you all, and I was still like trying to find my way with the channels and all this, I would play DS games, and I played like some old games. I got around to playing Recoded. I got around to playing the Rechain of
Ooh, recorded
Memories.
nice.
I got around to playing 3D Dream Drop. Like I got around to
Oh
playing all
yeah,
these.
good one.
I got around to playing like all
That
these
was a
other
good one.
extra, the side ones technically, but are technically part of the main canon story, but they're not like shoved out as much. And I will admit, 365 had the best in my opinion because I like the subtle nods throughout it. Because if you went into that without playing Kingdom
It was.
Hearts 1 or
It was.
2, you wouldn't have gotten the small hints about like Magic Carpet seeing a friend, you know?
Yeah.
Or, and my personal favorite on this one, like like the bottom screen sometimes showing you know who at points. It was subtle nods like that that gave you the hint of who Roxas nobody was. And I loved it. I loved it so much. Sad part is I knew
It
who
was a
he
lot darker.
was. Oh yeah, it was a lot dark. I felt like for that one they did like take off the gloves and went for a darker thing because they did the same thing with 3D Dream Drop in a sense at the same time. Because 3D Dream Drop also went a bit darker because they were able to include some of their stuff in it. For example, they included The World Ends With You, and they were able to kind of show a little bit of the
Oh
darker stuff
yeah.
from that. Which, by the way, The World Ends With You, I'm so happy I got to play that, and I sadly never got to
I
beat
never
Neo.
played it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say,
You
but I
never
never played
played?
it. I
Oh,
never.
I can't spoil it. I'm not spoiling it. It is a great thing. If you want to see the first game, without playing it, watch the anime. They made an anime for the first one, and I will not lie, it did quite decently at portraying the game. It was like the Devil May Cry anime, not the recent one from Netflix, the older one made by the actual director.
We don't talk about that.
No, we don't. But yeah, no, I would recommend that so hard for you like to go check that out.
All right, I'm back.
I'll definitely,
Welcome back.
definitely get it. And one thing in Dream Job Distance, you mentioned Dream Job Distance. I gotta ask you, what's your favorite boss fight in that one?
Oh, there were so many good ones.
Oh,
Ooh.
you know which one was a bitch to me?
What,
I
it wasn't the
hated
bell
this
tower,
dragon.
was it? Was it the bell tower?
No, the one I hated the most was the anti-black coat nightmare.
You really? Out of every boss.
Yeah, because that bitch will take all of your HP, put it to 1%, and if and it was a 50-50 if he threw poison at you, and if he threw poison at you, that was one shot at death, guaranteed. And I did that in critical mode. Okay, I did that in critical mode.
That might be why I have much fonder memories of these fights. Is like I didn't. My first playthrough was in normal mode. I don't do like hardcore mode on my first playthroughs. I have to learn the game first before I do a critical run, like I did with Darkest Dungeon. I'm doing a monsoon run right now in my own time. Eventually, I want to stream that shit, but I'm trying to figure out when I want to. Maybe for Halloween time. I don't know yet. But I didn't have as much issue with her. Now, my biggest issue, the boss that I hated the most, I can't remember its name, but it's when you had to go back to the world ends with you world. There was a boss there, and I don't know if it was just my copy or what.
Was it Julius?
I think that was it. Because no matter what
Julius was
happened,
Ju-
no matter what
Julius was
happened,
a bitch.
I would like, sometimes I would hit and it wouldn't count, and other times just like I get insta kill. I'm like, the fuck?
That was
And
secret boss after the game when you go back to that world.
I didn't know that was Sacred Boss. I just went back to, I'm like, I want to
The
go back to this world again.
the one that looked like the one that looked like Pete.
Oh my, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. You're talking so much about Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
Julius.
Okay, full honesty here.
Julius.
I wanna
Hmm?
state this real quick. My least, I actually hate this Kingdom Hearts game, and it's because of how it is. Birth by Sleep 0.2. It felt like a tech
Mm,
demo for like $60, because even though it gave us
well,
information on Aqua
you
and was nice, it wasn't worth, in my opinion, the $60 price tag. Now, if it nowadays,
well,
I heard you get it with like two other
what?
things. Fine, yeah, that's fine. But it's like,
Yeah, no, it's the 2.8 chapter prologue. You get an extra story. You get Dream Drop Distance. You get 0.2, and some other bullshit with it. So you get like 3 games in that one.
I just never noticed the others. I remember just that, and I was like, I just never could really get over that. I was like, it felt like the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain demo they released that cost money for like 10, $20, and it was like one mission. And I was like, are you
I'm gonna go
fucking kidding?
that.
I was like, are you fucking kidding
Yeah,
me, Konami?
but I agree with you with 365. Wow, that I remember when I was a kid. That story made me cry because it was
It
a
was
real dark story.
Shion.
Who else would I have ice cream with?
I'm gonna say it now, the most tragic character in that entire storyline of Kingdom Hearts. It isn't Sora, it isn't Kairi. I feel so fucking bad for Axel. His two closest
Who?
friends, Axel or Lee,
Yeah,
because
Axel. Yeah.
his two, got it memorized. His two friends are nobodies who are linked to someone else and technically can't be there. For example, Roxas is stuck inside Sora. Yes, Rox's able to get out. Actually, don't. I can't talk anymore about that. That's spoiler. If you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3, go play it now. But it's like I feel bad for him and the entire story that happened for him.
he had a lot of pressure on him, to be honest.
That is true.
Well, with Axel, yeah, but I would have to give it to Riku.
I can see that. I can see that.
I have to give the. I could see the most tragic to
Ooh,
be
phase
Riku
2 of
because
the enemy.
Riku went through a lot of bullshit.
He was also very much manipulated a good chunk.
Yeah, he went
Uh,
through a lot of bullshit, and he's
I'm
become more stern.
I'm gonna sound like such an asshole for this, but when I play through, I think this is why Kingdom Hearts 2 never became my favorite. I didn't like sometimes the incorporation of certain Disney worlds. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think one of
You
my
didn't
most
like
hated world.
Goofy?
I enjoyed Goofy and I enjoyed Donald, but I'm talking like sometimes when you go to like the Pirates Caribbean world, it's like, oh,
Oh,
this is
I get it. Okay, sorry.
like I was like, oh, this is cool, Jack Sparrow, and I'm like, it kind of doesn't make sense. And then, oh my god, do I need to bring up the Little Mermaid? Do I need to bring up that?
No, no, please,
That was
no,
in there.
please, no, please, no. I had to
Why?
go through that, and I didn't want to, but it
Play it.
obligated you to.
I played that on critical mode, and I challenged myself where if I even missed one fucking note, I had to restart. Fuck that world.
No, no, no. I want to do KH in critical mode level 1. I have the save data, and I want to do the lingering will level 1 challenge, but I've become so rusty. I think I've become more rusty than Rust himself at this point at that game.
Oh, I'm rusty at this game
I,
right here.
Oh,
I
you'll do
play
fine,
Kingdom
Russ.
Hearts
You'll get it off.
like Rust plays
Does
I
that
play
stop
Kingdom
me?
Hearts like Rust plays Dark Souls,
Nah.
and you can imagine what that looks like.
Oh my god, we're talking about this. We hit that mojo I was talking about earlier, where it's like we get into the groove, we just start talking. Oh my
You
god.
know, one bosses that I always wanted to do was the DS version secret bosses for 358 days and recoded. But the
You
problem with recoded, you have to get it modded because recoded in order to get the secret bosses, you need to do a DS link and you need to do it over 300 times with another DS.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that it was so stupid to get those back then. That one I had to look up a video to see it when I heard about it because it was like there is no one I know who could do this with me. I'm gonna
yeah,
say this now.
I, will, I will be happy to do a Kingdom Hearts stream like the retro ones if with you.
Okay.
I
You can just drop a my screen.
I am not gonna lie, I would be totally down to do Kingdom Hearts. I'm thinking like maybe after the next Dark Souls ones, or
Sacred Orb.
I'm thinking like after one of my projects, I want to nominate Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. The pro
Have you actually played properly through Dark Souls 2?
I don't remember.
That is not a good thing to hear.
I'll state it right now. I'll state it
Oh.
right fucking now. My Dark Souls 2 memory is shot. Dark Souls 3, I can remember better. But with Dark Souls 3 as well, I had a coach give me tips in my ear. Because what they would
A
do is,
coach.
let me explain the story behind Dark Souls 3 real fast. I had a friend who beat Dark Souls 3. He wanted to get he wanted to kill invaders. And because I would play online, because I wouldn't think about the time, I got invaded quite frequently. It was annoying. So we made a deal to where he would follow me, give me tips on what I'm doing wrong to improve me, and he would kill invaders so I could focus on just the PvE aspect of Dark Souls. It worked for us in a sense. And I just remember always being like, okay, I just every time I die, just be like, how the fuck did you die? And then I just hear this fucking noob, and I'm like, fuck you. Especially during the Lord of Cinders fight and the Forgotten King. Fucking hell. That Forgotten King took me longer than I felt it should have when I look back on it.
Forgotten King? Do you mean Nameless King?
Yeah, Nameless King.
Nameless King. Wow.
I'm going
Well,
to
you gotta
fucking
finish.
choke you.
I deserve it. I'm sorry, but I like took
Yeah,
way too long. I kept dying to him. Like I would get him
Forgotten
close to
King.
death, and then I get like I broke a habit around that time, which I'm still now trying to break it in other games where I would get greedy. I learned from Dark Souls 3, don't get greedy in Souls like, which paid off when I played through Neo 2.
You could play really greedy in Dark Souls 3. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not for me and what I was doing, because I was an idiot.
Do you have
Last time you
3
did Neo, I
developed
had to
my
use it.
greed in Souls games, and I'm not even kidding. I've become so greedy because of 3. I see a fucking shiny, and I gotta get the fucking shiny.
No, I mean like punishing greedy, like where you want to keep hitting the boss greedy.
No, 3 did not. 3 is not good at that. 3 will let you roll spam. As much as I love 3 and being my first Souls game, I can't. I can't say like like it does very good with the bosses. It's just like that roll is way too generous.
I can see that.
Yeah. Damn, I just talking about Kingdom Hearts. I feel like replaying some right now. I haven't played in a long time, and I recently got like 2 months
I
ago the remind DMV3.
I'm gonna say this now. Bitching about talk about Kingdom Hearts reminded me of something I hated. I hate, and I think we can all agree on this, remasters that add useless stuff but make it important to the story. Devil May Cry 3 had this with Jester fights. Granted, the first one was like the only mandatory one, but it was still dumb. They added that, in my opinion.
I'd add
And
gags.
Kingdom Hearts 2.5 or 0.8, whatever the fuck it was, I can't remember off the top of my head right now. It added those like organization fights.
Oh yeah, those were great.
I didn't really care for them. Not gonna lie, I really didn't care for those like refights sometimes. I was like, great, something else I'm gonna have to go out of my way and fucking do.
It well, it's you're not obligated to do
Please.
it, but those fights are on fucking crack. Like I said, if you
I'm
think
so
Dark Souls has
sad.
going,
Why are you sad?
That
if
makes
you
me
think
so
Dark,
sad. I walked behind this enemy and I fucking cheesed him. He literally did fucking nothing.
The big sad.
so like I was saying, I almost forgot. Those fights were on crack, to be honest, and those fights were worse than Dark Souls fights. You could take a Dark Souls on crack and it doesn't match up to a Kingdom Hearts secret boss. I'm not gonna lie.
Sephiroth, fucking hell, Sephiroth. Oh my fucking god.
But
I know they're bad, so
No, not Sephiroth and you. The Sephiroth fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh.
listen,
Ooh.
I know that game puts you through like that game challenges you to your maximum.
I did it.
You gotta make
I'm
sure you fucking learn this, boy.
you know what? You want to know what
I'm
level I did it?
what level did you did it?
You know what
Because
level?
I was max level and it took me
30,
so many attempts.
38.
Oh,
Level 38.
38?
Yep.
What difficulty?
Was it proud or was it standard?
There was
I think I did.
beginner, proud, and then standard I think was an
I
option.
did
I
it in
think
proud.
I know there's one. I think there was one after proud. I can't remember.
Critical mode.
Yeah. Fuck everything.
That was my
Fuck.
favorite.
Fuck that fight. Fuck that.
That's not the hard. That wasn't the hardest one. You don't know which one the hardest
oh,
one
they
was?
want to fight me. Bleh, I don't care if you want to fight me,
I-
guys.
I am still recovering.
I'm not in the mood.
You don't know which one was the hardest one in the game?
I'm recovering.
Motherfucker had like 30 bars of health.
Oh, I know a moveset you got.
Roxas? Oh my! Actually, no. Okay, I just remember this. One thing I liked about they did with the remastered, they added that Roxas fight with that song. the fucking song
Yep.
in Roxas's fight. Oh my
That
god,
delayed attack.
I didn't care about like
Let me
around
open
that
doors.
around that time I got to that fight. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of getting sick of Kingdom Hearts
I'm
around the
not
time
in
of
the
that.
mood to fight a big enemy right
And I
now.
was like, oh, I'll at least get to see this cool cutscene. You know, I remembered it from the original because I was like, I just got done with something else. I can't remember what it was, but it pissed me off. I, like I said, I can't
Yeah, that,
remember.
yeah.
Cannot be used during a battle. What cannot be used during a battle?
And I remember, like, you know, he like
Wait,
2, and it's like the fight begins. It's like he appears, the music, the scene. I'm like, it's like recoded, but finally in with 2. I felt like a little kid again and I was so happy. It was like I also felt depressed because like I knew his story. Because when I'm
Mhm.
not gonna lie, when I first played Kingdom Hearts, I did 1 and 2. Those were the only ones. I never played 365. I never played Rechained, Recoded, like none of those. So when I now got to play 2.5 and I got to do that fight, I felt a lot more attached to Roxas, and it hurt a lot more in that fight to say like to defeat him.
Mhm.
And the music did not
That's
help.
understandable.
If you do not know the music, please look up the Roxas fight from Kingdom Hearts 2. That music. Do it after the podcast. Like, do it after you're done watching this. Don't like leave now.
I have that song memorized. I can literally whistle it while we're drawing. Like literally, I have it memorized.
Oh, I still have it playing in my head. Now,
The Shion theme was the Shion theme was more emotional though.
Shion.
The Vector to the Heavens theme that was an emotional one.
I will say this. They always know how to do it, in my
did you hear what
opinion.
I said, Jacob?
No. No, I didn't. You went silent for a good chunk. What happened?
Leon!
Leon! Leon! Leon! Leon! Leon!
I'm gonna shoot myself on the head.
Oh my fucking. Okay, okay. One thing I'm happy about the remake, I forgot to mention with the like we're talking about remakes. You got me thinking Resident Evil. Resident Evil 4 remake, even though they removed the campiness from Leon, which was kind of depressing because I liked what he would say and do. Because it fit. It was funny. I really enjoyed it. It felt like with after 3, okay, low context for anyone's wondering. I played Resident Evil 3, 2, 1, and I played 4 and 5. I never got around to 6 till later in my life, but I did play those 5 originally.
Ooh, shiny.
What is it?
After, what now?
What is 6? I don't know about that.
We...
Uh, Resident Evil 6 is
I know I'm
arguably
being
one of
sarcastic.
oh
is the worst in the series.
people call it draft giving a blowjob shit, and I'm like, that sadly fits with how shit this one was. I mean, the Mercenaries was fine. I enjoyed the Mercenaries, but that was the only thing I liked. Leon's was bare bone and felt kind of bland. The new character they added, which I'm not going to spoil, was his character. Oh my fuck, God. It felt like Nemesis again, but not the good parts of Nemesis. And then with Chris, it felt like a fucking tactical shooter. And I'm like, you can't be 4 and 3 and 1 in all those. It's like you can't. And that's the thing when it came to 3 though. That's the issue with 3 was 3 at the end of it felt like it was struggling between do I want to be survival or horror? You know, survival horror, do I want to be campy in action? 4 basically kicked in the door and went and just slammed down its fucking schlong and went, I don't know about you, but I am fucking campy. I am action and I am jacked up more than Michael Davis at a concert or whatever it was. I'm trying to
It
quote
was
Zero Punch.
fucking hilarious.
It was. Those who don't get the refs, I was refsing Zero Punctuations review with that one.
I don't mind the remake being not hilarious.
It, like I said, it's not.
You did miss the old stuff, but still, I think they did a pretty good job in 4.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. The remake did fine. I will admit that. It's just there were certain points I'm like, damn, I kind of wish you would make a one-liner here. And it's just because I was so used to like 4, because I did play through 4 like a couple of times in a row. I played through it on the Wii, I played through it on the 360, and it was like I was so used to that, like how he would act in that. So like him to when the spike pit scene, him not to shoot the thing saying like with that line and shooting it and pissing off the midget, it was like ah kind of depressed me. Plus, I can understand why they had to
Um,
make some changes though. Like, I see they on the president's daughter with ballistics line, you know?
do, do, do you want me to show? Do you want me to like give you a rewind on that Kingdom Hearts boss? I think I want to redo your PTSD for a second.
I remember, we don't want to if it's copyright. Remember, if there's any music, you're gonna have to
Just a,
like
just
mute it.
just
We'll
just a,
show
just a
the
picture.
footage. We'll show the photo on that, but make sure there's no music playing.
Oh man, that was the best thing was the music. I think you
Oh,
remember this bit.
oh no, no, Terra, Terra, no, you fucking bastard!
That was the most. Have you ever fought in this bitch in critical? He will one shot you, and if you don't know how to fight like a fucking like Ultra Instinct Goku, you were fucking
No,
dead.
no, even Goku wouldn't
This
help.
is
You need to go full Shaggy mode. You need to go Ultra Instinct Shaggy for that shit.
like if
Boinks,
you think
boinks,
Consort
man.
Dawn, Melania, or any other boss in Dark Souls top, you're fucking wrong. This boss was 10 times over on
And
fucking.
Millennia was overhyped.
Yeah, true. True, I know. But I sold her after 6 tries, if I'm not mistaken.
That
But
was
that's not the point.
Oh, but yeah, no, you
nah. The only
bastard.
reason that boss fight took me a bit longer than I thought is because of the health game. Otherwise, I would have stomped her in like 3 tries.
For
I got
anyone
her
who
phase.
is
I think I got her phase 2 first try.
for anyone
I'm gonna
listening to
I'm gonna
the
just say
audio version of this, allow me to say right now that Sephiroth pulled up the Kingdom Hearts 2 Terra Secret Boss Fight
And then
of
there's the
Lingering
waterfall
Will,
dance, which, eh,
I'm gonna see if I
which
just turn down the
it's
music. Can
avoidable.
I turn down the music?
you can turn on the music.
Or
I
you can
just
edit
muted your
that.
stream. I'm muting your stream to save me editing.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, no,
I'm
I'll probably have
gonna.
to edit. I'll don't worry. I'll go through it again
Okay,
with the
hold on.
editing comb just in case. But I don't remember what I was talking about now. All
Rest.
right,
I want
Rest.
to show you this fight, man. If you think any Soul boss was fucking hard, yeah.
I know your Kingdom Hearts stuff gets serious.
Dear
I'm
fucking
just gonna show
Lord.
you the boss.
Those
This
are
boss
mental
was
breakers.
like the shit that he did. Of course, you had to learn not only to parry but to special cancel, which is not even a mechanic in the game, but you needed to learn how to do it. Because if you did not know how to special cancel into your attacks, you will fucking die.
It was such bullshit at
And the
the
hitboxes were
Oh.
ridiculous.
It was such bullshit. It was the biggest amount of bullshit. Oh my fucking god. Like the whole thing of that issue was like it's like we said, it's like one tap, you're fucked.
That's it. One tap. In one tap. That's it. That's all he needs to kill you is one tap. And when you're in critical mode, remember your health is not gonna upgrade. Your health is gonna stay at
Well, this
like
boy
that
is
short because in the
fast.
game your health will be like up to here if you complete the game.
A little bit
Now
further, but
Your
this
health
is
yeah.
is up
the
to
kind
here.
of speed I'm looking for.
And this guy knows what he's doing. But if you see a noob this or somebody that has experience in the game, they will get one tap.
It takes like I will admit this right now to anyone who wants to like I will never do it. I will never do a critical mode playthrough of Kingdom Hearts because if I play through a
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts game,
100%.
I would want to do all the bosses. I would do a proud mode playthrough. Not gonna lie, but not a critical mode. But I would want
100%.
to cover the secret bosses, and I know if I tried to cover them, I would go fucking insane because, like we saw, lingering fucking will. Oh my fucking god, that is just.
Oh yeah. One thing I forgot to mention, you can do critical mode
Phase
in
2.
level 1 or in level 99. You can choose whether to stay in level 1
Okay.
throughout the entire game.
The no XP
You didn't
no
need to
XP
give me this,
skill.
Kalan.
The no XP
Yeah.
skill. God,
So not
I
only the bosses one tap you, but even normal enemies will one tap you.
it was so fucking bad.
Oh,
Even though I'm not gonna lie, like it's a fun challenge, but dear fucking God, it will. I feel like that would ruin you more than a Souls game could ever ruin you.
how does
because
a
it
Yeah,
Souls game
like I
ruin
said,
you?
because it breaks your mental will. I feel like Kingdom Hearts,
How?
critical mode level 1 only. I think that could break you worse than like any Souls
it will.
game.
How does a
No, no
Souls
mistakes. It
game
will break you.
break someone?
It
It
will
doesn't
break
break
you worse.
me.
Well, you're special.
Because I have done Kingdom
I'm
Hearts in
not
critical
special.
mode personally, and I can tell you it will break you.
I'm just unhindered by the stuff.
Oh, this is not the worst boss. This is not the most bullshit boss of the game. There's another bullshit boss that I'm pretty sure Jacob knows who it is.
I don't want to. I don't want to remember.
You must remember.
No. I don't want to because I'm scared to remember.
Do you remember this motherfucker?
It sounds like pleasant times.
Do
Why
you
do
remember
you
this
torture
guy?
me with the mysterious
Do you?
figure you want me to break?
Wait,
Shouldn't
wait,
you be
hold on,
Rose
hold on.
beer, yo.
shouldn't you be
Gimme.
working on the artwork right now?
I did like 3 faces. Give me a break. I did 5 faces. Hold on, give me a break, man.
I go on a little
Yeah, if
adventure and I get my weapon that I'm building around.
I'm pretty sure you remember this bastard.
Oh my god.
Oh, and if you have Terra, you're fucked. Because
Oh yeah,
Terra
no,
did not have a dodge roll. Nice.
Terra could only block from what I could remember. I think the easiest
No, Terra
person for
could
this
Who
was
are
Aqua
you?
in my head. I think Aqua I had the easiest time though
because
with because she
because she
specialized in magic.
she had the barrier.
Yeah.
She had the barrier.
Venti was
If
like
you had
dodge
Venti,
rolling to high hell.
yeah, he was like Dark Souls example. Oh, and this boss, I have never seen another human being do it perfect. You will get hit by this boss regardless. There's no such thing as perfect unless you're lucky. The only way to get perfect in this boss is if you're lucky. I'm not lying.
Ever heard about Azrael Dreamer? I just slaughtered that name. The
I
Oh,
never heard of
hey,
that
this
name.
Azrael.
this guy had a. Remember his renewal block? See, there's no way. There's literally no way you can avoid his attack. And in order to fight him, you had to have certain abilities installed in your character because if you didn't, you're dead.
I don't want to remember anymore. I'm
He turned
looking away from the
Yeah.
screen.
he turned
I am
invisible. He one shot at you. He had a block that if you attacked him, he would just regain half of his health.
that's why I'm turning away.
He would turn into Shadow.
I don't want to remember the
Oh,
unknown fight, okay? It was
I
so
want you to remember though.
I don't. It was such
and
fucking
he and
bullshit.
rem- oh, and remember that he turned into clones.
Oh my god. It felt like every organization member's ability was pulled into one for him, which I kind of guess fits with his outfit, but at the same time, it felt like they added a bunch more. And it was just like, here is a boss that's gonna make you want to
Mhm.
die if you didn't have like certain abilities. I think there was one ability. I can't remember off the top of my head. You needed it was like the clutch one for like this boss where it's like you couldn't die instantly or something. It was like a you live at 1 HP skill or something. I can't remember the real
Second
command of
chance.
what it was.
Basically, second chance. Basically, you cannot be one tap.
Yeah, that. That was the main focus points. Like when I done this, I did it without it at first. And I was like, I was
There's
crying. And then I checked the skills. I'm like, this might help. And then I was able to actually do the fight a bit longer. But I'm like, so I need to figure out what the fuck to use for you, you fucking bastard.
okay. There's two of them. You have second chance and once more. Second chance will basically be like you cannot be one tapped, and once more means that you cannot be killed by a combo string.
Yeah, it was like it was the main things you needed for that boss fight. And it was No, I know. If someone could do it out there, I would love to see that footage to do it without any of those skills. But it's
I have
impossible.
I have
It's
never seen it. I have
impossible with that
never
fight.
seen it.
I
With
think
this
I got a
fight, it was
person.
impossible.
You got a person in mind?
Yeah.
Mole.
Not this one,
Yeah.
man. Not this one. I played this game for years, and I can play it with a fucking keyboard and one shot any
Yeah,
enemy. And I
I
can tell you
it's
this
gotta
one.
be Mimo. You do realize that.
I don't think Mole could
Mimo
do it
has not.
because I don't
Mimo
think
has
even
not
he could
touched
do
the
it.
Kingdom Hearts game.
Mimo is a fucking maniac.
Okay, so for those who
Mimo,
are listening to this and want to know who Mimo is a friend of the group, and he is a person who plays like he does challenges. He like asks us for challenges and stuff. He plays games. He has been a long time viewer. He's appeared in like 2 to 3 streams and videos so far. I think I've made with him. He's a so just so you all know about who he is someone we know. He like did a playthrough of all Dark Souls games without getting hit, for example, because we like Russ
he's
dared
got
him
platinum
to.
in all of them.
He got platinum in that.
He
He got
got
platinum
platinum
in
in all of them.
Devil May Cry series, like every
Everything.
Devil
In
May
every.
Cry, including 2, which
He-
2 isn't hard. It's just really fucking bad.
Which
And
which two?
Dark.
DMC2. DMC2, in my opinion, is not hard. It's just so fucking bad because I couldn't stand Dante's character or the new chick. I couldn't stand the story. I mean, there were points I was funny, like, yeah, and here's your crown when Dante shoots the guy into the portal of hell. But it was like there was like a few and far between those, and I let's played that bitch, and then
Maybe
on
it's time for
stream,
a remake.
and then on stream, I did the next stream where we will let's play through all of DMC2. The next stream, my save file was gone. I was almost done with the second character story, and we had to stop because of time constraints. I went back and we saved. I made sure to save, and it deleted my entire progress, and I was so sad.
That's why I say maybe it's time for a remake on that
On the video or the game?
on the game.
Here's the thing: Capcom themselves barely acknowledged you because in the DMC5 video, they had a segment in that one when they were like telling you the whole history in case you just started with Devil May Cry 5 of the whole thing. They barely touched on 2 because of how it was.
Nah, I say nah. You gotta take care. You gotta do some love for your games. That's what
Is they-
Dark Souls 2 needed. But did they do anything else really? No, not really.
No, not really. If they do, they need to make sure they have the
Oh,
right talent though, because
do you remember this
I
guy?
do not want another DMC anime fucking thing right now so much. Oh, Ventus Remnant. Oh, right.
This was my troll
What the
boss.
hell's
I would
this?
literally. I was so hard. I was so try hard at the game that I could literally stay half an hour fighting the boss with the weakest keyblade with no abilities and just dodge everything for like a good 15 minutes
It wasn't that
to half
hard.
hour.
From my
If you know his pattern, it
memory,
wasn't that hard.
yeah. Like the thing with Ventus Remnant, and like when I first fought him, I thought he was hard, but then it's like I did it again. I'm like, oh, you're very easy to predict. And I think it's because
Yeah,
at the
he's
time
predictable, but
I wasn't really thinking about it at the
yeah.
time when I first fought him. And then I like went back and fought him again later after beating the game, and I did it with I think I did it with Terra. I could be wrong.
Mess with this lever.
I don't remember
You can
who
do it with well.
I can't remember. I know you could do it with Terra. I know you could do it with Ventus. I don't remember if you could do it with Aqua.
Now, everybody remembers this bullshit.
Fuck that boss. Fuck him into existence. That was one that's
Do you remember?
dumbest. Yes.
Do you remember what he did? Do you remember what he does? The timer?
Yes. I remember this timer.
Do you remember the death count? This boss was so bullshit. He had the death count, and you had to survive with the fucking death count.
One hit, you're done. That was the rule of the death.
Literally, that that was the death count. If you got hit once by this boss, it didn't matter the damage,
Oh,
your
they're
level,
explosive
nothing.
pots. You know what? That's actually kind of welcome.
Like that
I wonder how
boss
Russ would win
was.
this game.
I I think Russ could do Kingdom Hearts, but the problem with him is he would have to get the will to power through some of the dumbest dialogue that kept happening. Because as much as there was like amazing moments with Story of Kingdom Hearts series, there was as equally dumb
He went to,
fucking moments. And I swear to God, if someone did a counter one time, the amount of times the characters kept going, Sora, Donald, and Goofy, it was up to like 100 or something, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that fits.
yeah. I wonder how Russ would do this. I think Russ will probably keep the game or not. He went to DMs. He went to DS2, so you know what? He's used to dumb dialogue.
DS2's dialogue was fine.
It wasn't
It
bad
was
dialogue.
fucking dumb.
It wasn't
It
bad.
wasn't annoying.
It wasn't
I
that
found it
bad.
annoying.
Well, that's just
The story of DS2 is fine. I just felt like it
lacked
it
that point.
didn't it's not that it
Okay, so
lacked.
I'm gonna.
The story itself was like a good one. It just like felt like it was something in the world for me at times rather than
I'm trying to
being
help
like
you find.
some big thing.
I'm trying to help you find the words for it. I was like,
And
lags like what I normally hear.
what? Okay, let's not
You
die
know
here.
this.
Yeah.
So you remember this boss from Dream Drop Distance Zemnis? This was my favorite one, like second favorite one. It was so immersive.
For everyone
What's it?
wondering,
I love this boss.
Am I
for
getting
every,
chilly?
for everyone who
Getting
is
chilly.
watching this, if you are listening to the audio, like I said, we're currently keep seeing clips of bosses from Kingdom Hearts 2. I am very sorry. Like I said, full video will be out on the channel if you guys want to see this like we are, but
This boss was I love this boss. This boss was like my personal favorite one. It was the most exciting, and it had good dialogue too. I forgot the whole scene was 5 minutes. God damn,
So this is
I don't
like meant
remember
to
it
be
being
like
that long.
some special enemy variant.
one thing I hated about Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, and this is just my personal pet peeve with it, is that they literally at points it felt like they were trying to do more, but they also felt like they were trying to do less.
True, true, and
Because certain
yeah,
places and certain worlds and certain dialogues, like the whole Shion thing I talked about earlier, it felt like they want to do more to like go into that, but then at points felt like it was like getting wrapped. Like, no, 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 we have to do this as well. Like, it felt like it was trying to pull itself into main directions, and that's what I think was the biggest downfall
That
of Dream Drop
that was
Distance was it was pulled too far.
uh,
oh yeah, that fucking mechanic was so broken. I hated it.
It continue, by the way, Russ. I'm sorry if I talked over you.
I'm not mad right now.
And would you mind continuing
I'm
what you were saying?
disappointed.
Why? Why are you disappointed?
Well, it said elite enemy, and I was like, oh, cool. It didn't have anything new, and I snapped its neck.
Snap
I was
neck.
pissed. Okay, thanks, Dark Souls Trap.
Anyway,
Yeah, but to be honest, this was one of my favorite fights. Second favorite fight, of course, was Ansem.
Okay.
I think my favorite fight in all the series, if we're gonna go full honesty here, and this just might be because of personal preference. I just can't get out of my head the Roxas fight. I think that's the only fight in the series I will always go back
Right.
and replay. Like every other one, it's like, oh, this
Yeah,
is
I think
fine. I didn't mind fighting the
I,
Xehanort at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. I didn't mind the fights in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Recoded had a bit of a weird thing with it because like there was the Hercules level that was a maze labyrinth and turn-based battles where I was like, I was kind of like
yeah,
not a fan of, but at times they also had like good fights. It mainly just came down in my head to that.
You know, it was a good
Ah,
game when I
What
was
happened?
a kid.
What happened?
my cat tried to jump up here, and I was moving up the arm for her to jump up here. It hit her. She grabbed my arm and clung and ripped skin.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It ain't the first scratch she's done to me. Anyway, continue. Russ, what were you saying?
I know it was a good game when I was a kid.
What was a good game for you?
Skylanders.
What?
Oh my god, I
Or
forgot about Skylanders.
I would go back and play Giants right now. But the thing is, my dad gave me away my Xbox when I wanted to keep it.
Oh,
I was
Skylanders.
pissed
Oh, that,
because I just got it back. It's like, all right, I
I
wanna do Skylanders. Like, I'm gonna plug in the console. He's like, hey, I need you to put the console over here for now. Boom, fucking gave it away.
oh yeah.
I
Jacob,
was
how do you
fucking
feel about?
peeved.
I can understand your peevedness there. Well, now, Sephiroth, by the way, before I start diving into like childhood things like
Oh,
that.
what do you? Okay, I know you like DMC. I know you love it, but how would you feel in playing Final Fantasy 16?
Isn't Final Fantasy 16 isn't the online one, right? That's Final Fantasy 10.
Shit.
14.
Bad enemy.
14 was online. Okay. Ooh, I'm bleeding. Oh, this is fun.
No.
Isn't
You're
16 the
bleeding,
one that
I'm
had that
bleeding.
obsession with the constant, like, I'm gotta punch darkness kind of meme spawn from? And then at the end, it was
No, isn't
revealed,
it?
like, at the end, the guy became the person he was hunting.
No.
I'm sorry if I'm like mixing up things. I just remember seeing a meme where someone won, like, it was just like, I my goal is to punch darkness or the
Okay.
demon lord or whatever it was. And it like was the whole fucking thing he kept telling his team with. And I was just like, we get it. We get it. We get
Oh yeah,
it.
this I want you. I
What
want you to
the
see if you
hell
can pay
kind of
attention. This
turn was
game.
that?
I
Okay,
want you
because
to actually try this game.
Oh, I know. Nope, this is the one I was thinking of. This is the one I'm thinking of. This is the one I'm thinking of. I saw that character and I immediately fucking knew. This is the one I was talking about. I
I'm
played
not
Final
gonna
Fantasy.
like this game.
I'm gonna say
Okay,
this now.
there are-
If I can say this real quick, you're gonna consider me old. I don't. I even though
why
I
do you
didn't mind
always fucking say that?
because this is gonna be such an
You're
old
gonna
comment.
I get
15
so
and
mad about it.
15
Change the
was
subject.
15, in my opinion, was a good game. I really did enjoy the changes they did with 15. I like Type Zero, but in my personal opinion, I kind of liked Final Fantasy more when it was turn based. I don't like real time thing what they changed it to. I mean, 15 was fine. I didn't mind 14's a sec when I got to try 14. And Type Zero, like I said, I also enjoyed that. So that also wasn't turn based. But it's like
I have
I
played
tried
15. I
Final
have not played Zero yet.
I tried Final Fantasy 7 remaster or whatever the fuck they call that, and I was just like, I
Remake?
the remake they did that they split into parts because like it ended when you left the first city, and I was like, that is so fucking dumb. But anyhow, I remember
Mhm.
that, and I'm just like, I don't like this combat that much. I couldn't get into it as much as in the others, and I don't know it's because it wasn't turn based. Like I said, I could separate the game's times. Like I said, with Resident Evil 3 remake in the original, or Resident Evil 4 in the original, or games like that did remakes versus their predecessor. Like I could separate them normally, but when it comes to fucking, it comes to Final Fantasy, it's like I didn't like how they got rid of turn based with it. I just didn't like it. It isn't.
Way too
Well, you can thank Kingdom Hearts for that.
Uh, I think that's one of the bad things for Kingdom Hearts, but it's like at the same time, I also thank Kingdom Hearts because they did give us some of the best stuff. I think I really like the music, for
Well,
example.
if it wasn't because of Kingdom Hearts, this wouldn't have happened to Final Fantasy. So
No, but I'll never forget the day of suplexing a train on the track and instantly killing it. Those were the days of stupid funny shit we did.
But with this game, it's the mechanics were highly compared to the ones in Devil May Cry. The story is great. Motherfuck. Jesus Christ.
One thing I want to
Um,
while this is going on, I want to talk. I have another topic to switch to after this, and it's going to be probably telling of who here grew up in what era for like anyone listening to this, because I'm gonna say one word, and
As a homeschool nerd,
I know for a
so
fact anybody who grew up in this era can literally will hear this word and be like, "Oh my god, I forgot about those."
just smack that guy.
Like I said, the game doesn't look bad, Sephiroth. For those who don't know, he's showing me footage of Final Fantasy 16 right now. It doesn't look bad. One day, if I can, I will try it. I don't know if I'll do like an impressions
What is
video or
that
something,
tracking?
but I don't know how I'll handle this one because of reasons.
yeah, well, if you like DMC mechanics, I think you'll like this game, and it has good story, immersive design. I love the design. I did go through like the whole
Oh no,
artwork, and
the design
definitely,
looks fucking phenomenal. Oh, that reminds me, I need to send you some photos of the art book I got for the Seventh Dragon. I know you would love this artwork. Like
the
this
seventh
art,
dragon.
the Seventh Dragon 3 Code VFD art book. I have the actual art book in my hand, and I will tell you right
Ooh.
now, I think you would like some of the design because in here's like designs they did for the world and aesthetics and characters and stuff. I know you would like it.
You know I'm a freak for art books, so I'll take it.
Trap.
You ain't taking this art book off me. It's mine. It's mine.
I know.
I'll send you photos though. I'll do like after we're
You
done
can send me
recording.
photos so I can do research on them.
Yes. Here you go.
So what I'm gonna
Oh,
say to
what I would
everyone,
do.
I'll get ready.
Mhm.
you be funkies. You be funkies.
Wait.
There it is.
Why does that sound familiar?
Look
Why
it
does that
up.
sound familiar?
I will tell you right now, there's like a giant UV Funky. You would put the little ones on the giant one and put in a CD into your computer. And then type Funkies. There it is. No, it's KEY. There you go.
So
Yeah.
I do better be heading to sleep soon.
Aw. All right. I'll
They
probably
look
stay up later.
familiar.
You
Yeah,
do
it's
you
just
really?
I gotta drive, so
That's why. Come on, Sephiroth. If you know what UB Funkies are, this should start sparking some brain cells in there.
I think I've seen this before. I'm pretty sure it looks familiar though. Like I know I seen it somewhere.
I think it's stores.
Damn.
They aren't sold anymore. I have a legitimate collection in my room. This is how much of a nerd I am. I got a lot of these when they came out. I made sure to get like very rare copies that were only made like a few dozen or so. And I got like the rare ones, the normal ones, and I'm not joking you. I have a big collection of these fuckers. Do I regret it? No, because I look at this. I don't have the disc, so I can't play it, but I just love looking at this and being like, my childhood. I have those. I have a collection of Mighty Beans and Go Go
Ooh,
Crazy
mighty.
Bones.
Oh,
Yes.
mighty.
I got a whole what now? Yeah, Go Go's. I
You
have
said
Go Go Crazy. Yeah, I have Go Go Crazy Bones as well. I got like I think 10 still left around. I lost a couple over the ages, but I still got like 10 of those left. Oh my god. Like I'm looking at my collection right now from where I'm sitting because it's like on my wall. Like I have a shelf near where I'm sitting, and it's just like a collection of all
Oh
my
my
shit. And
god.
it's like I see Bakugans, I see UB Funkies, like I see a collection of comics. It's like I look in this like I'm like, oh my god, I remember when these were like the hit thing, and then it's like nowadays no one knows anything about these, and it's so fucking depressing.
I remember these.
I just sparked a memory.
I had
I used to have like
Legos.
You had the
Got
Go-Go's
Trash
too?
Pack.
Oh, I forgot about trash packs. Oh,
Trash packs. What will you find?
oh my god, we are. I'm just waiting to see comments when this podcast goes live. People listening be like, "Oh my god, I remember these." It's like, yeah, I know. Sephiroth, you should probably get back to the drawing thing you were working on
yeah, but yeah, you sparked an old memory there. Oh
because
jeez.
remember you still got to do the I don't know if you have to do the arms. I
I
know you
gotta
have to do the chest and the weapon. I don't know about the arms.
leg. I want to know where the fucking legs are. God damn it!
They're underneath the outfit.
But how are you supposed? How are they? Do the legs move in the game back and forth? Because I want to know how that
I s-
fucking works.
I've sent you templates. I sent you templates what other people did to help you. I think
They're
it's
just
just
stumps. They're not. They're not.
they are stumps. That's the thing in the game. They're stumps.
I know, but you think they'd be separate, even though they're stumps, because they have to be animated.
Mm.
I'm not questioning.
Uh, I guess
So
we can
yeah,
move on to the.
I gotta ink. Yeah, I will have to ink this, and then after I ink it, I'm just gonna do sketches on all of them, then ink them, and then paint them afterwards. I think that'd be much easier for me.
Yeah, probably. So
Yeah,
on to
I
the
wish
ne-
I could make it Giga Chat though. I want a
I'm
Giga
gonna.
Chat. I want the Giga Chat face. Like just imagine, just imagine. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second.
Are you really gonna do it? Are you really gonna fucking? Oh my god! If you're seeing the video form, I'm sorry in advance. He is doing it. He is fucking doing the Giga Chat
Come on. Come on. Come on.
bullshit.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Plus. Come on.
No,
I will fucking
no,
do it. I will
no,
fucking do it. I will
no.
fucking do
You could do
it. I
it
will
with a
do it.
step. You could do it with a separate one for a joke. Please don't do it to mine.
Oh, I would fucking do it.
Please don't.
All right.
Just the hair. I'll just outline the thing and just put the fucking hair. I don't care.
Oh my god.
I wish I could. I wish the face would change every time you go buff, so I could just put the Giga Chat face on that thing.
I think that might already be a mod. Just Giga Chad Castle Crash player model.
I don't know if I could do this right now. I gotta go bed.
I gotta figure out what weapon you want too, and I don't know what this is.
Give him a carrot.
I know this is a weapon. I am assuming.
Yeah, no, that's the weapon. Okay, so the pencil there in the sketch, that's the weapon. And right next to it is the shield the character could like wield.
And I'm guessing this is the handle, or what is it?
I think that's the handle. You know how like when they're holding up the shield, that's the handle area.
I'll just give you an AK-47 with a bayonet on the end.
I you know what, if you do it, I won't stop you. That'd be kind of fucking funny.
And
'Cause
the shield, I don't know. Wait, I could put the shield that says fucking Nintendo. Yes.
that I feel like at this point I should make if I ever make merch, I want to make merch that just has my character and my official VTuber model character that's in that I've been like trying to go for what I want. I just want that pointing at a sign that says fuck Nintendo. I'll probably reword the word
I would,
Nintendo for it, but I would make that a fucking merch just cuz I could if I can.
I will make the shield. I will make the shield that says "fuck Nintendo." I will make the
Russ,
shield. It will be glorious.
Russ, what have we done?
Okay.
Glorious. Fuck
So,
Nintendo. Perfect. I'll make a shield that says "fuck Nintendo." It's
so real
official. I'm not changing my mind.
for anyone who is wondering this, I do want to talk about something that just so everyone knows, I didn't always hate Nintendo. I used to actually be a big fan of Nintendo. It was around the time of the Switch that I kind of fell in love with them. For example,
I
I
grew up
owned the GameCube. I had the N64. I had like, all that shit growing up. And it wasn't because like I wasn't rich, mind you. I wasn't rich. I just had family members who like certain family members could handle certain consoles and we would play party games. So that should tell you guys, like, we weren't rich. It's just like my cousin had like an N64, so I got to play on it. The GameCube I owned, and oh my god, the Game Boys, the Game Boy
I grew,
era.
I grew up
Okay.
with the DS.
Oh,
Yeah, remember how cheap the stuff for Wii was?
It was like $20 for a Wiimote was like the most expensive you would ever pay. I remember spending like
No, it was
ten
like
bucks.
10.
No.
Yeah,
For
10
me,
bucks for a Wii game.
remember Wii Motion Plus support included. Like it was like $20 for like to include the Wii Motion Plus.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Biscuit. But
okay.
no, you getting off, Rust?
Yeah. Oh no. Why? Cause on why? Why do
That's,
you put it
It's
here?
doing fine.
Cause on.
It's doing fine.
All right.
I was gonna say like if he was getting off, I was gonna say don't forget to go check out his channel, link below. But no, so like I don't know how to say this exactly right.
I
I
gotta check out my channel. I don't manner it anyways.
one of the things I did growing up, I don't know if anyone else did this when they had a Game Boy. A Game Boy didn't have so whenever you get on a phone or a DS, it has that light protruding out of it so you can see it. When the Game Boy came out, it didn't have that option. It was no color either. So what people would do, myself included, you would have to have a light. And what I did, because they were out around this time, were these mini like little lights you attach to books, like little clips. So I would attach it to a book and angle it just right enough that I could put it over my Game Boy and I could play it. It was bad, but it worked. Those were the
I
days.
don't. I grew up. I grew up with the DS, and I grew up with the Wii, man, and that was some fun time.
Man, I love the DS. I love the fact what the DS could do. Because the DS had so many good games. It had the Game Boy compatibility as well.
Yeah.
And then to follow it
Yeah.
was the 3DS. Oh no, it was the DSi, which include like installable stuff on a DSi, which like you could have multiple games on there to switch between, which was nice as well, and I loved. Plus the camera feature was a lot better and all this. And then we got the 3DS. And I'll always say this, the 3DS, in my opinion, was the last good thing. I believe it was the peak. And I'm not saying this because I own a 3DS. I'm saying this because I've owned a DS. I've owned a DSi. I've owned a 3DS. And in my opinion, I've always enjoyed the 3DS the most. And it's mainly because I can go backwards to the DS and DSi and Game Boy games. Thank you, emulation, by the way, for that. But I can go back and play those.
Nintendo.
Yeah, fuck Nintendo. Like
Fuck Sony.
I'm not fuck Sony as well. Fuck Sony, fuck Nintendo. I don't know if we are in the mood to fuck Microsoft right now. I don't think. I mean, I'm still pissed them for shutting down
There-
shutting down the Hi-Fi Rush studio. TJ Tango
there-
Network. That was them. But I don't
I will.
think.
I
Sorry.
gotta go to bed. So
Oh.
I'll be seeing you guys later.
See you around. Thank you again, Russ, for joining us for the podcast.
Hey, it was fun. See you guys later.
Good night,
Don't
Russ.
forget, guys, if this works, we'll probably do more of these. So you guys hear more on the channel, though, regardless. He'll be back for videos. We have
Also,
many.
I do commissions.
What now?
And also, I do commissions.
Oh, that's right. If you guys are enjoying seeing some of the work that Sephiroth does here, you guys could actually reach out to him for commissions. He'll send me a link where you could reach out to him to contact him for commissions. Link in the description below if you'd like to get him to make you your own Castle Crashers character, for example, or make a character. He does good work with Street Fighter style and stuff. But I think shameless
I
plugging
told you
going
that's
on.
about it.
I feel like
Also,
we're
I
doing
could
shameless
show
plugging.
artwork. No, let's get to the shameless part. Yes, shameless part. So we gotta include some shameless stuff. I can show one or two of my paint. I can work on. I can show you the painting I did yesterday.
Those who are watching the video format, you can see the work he was working on. If you're hearing this in audio form, it's a gothic design he worked on for his OC.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
I
I'm
said,
open to do commissions.
yeah, he charges fair rates for his commissions. He's actually also doing my commit. I commissioned him technically to do the Castle Crashers character, and
Mhm.
he's also going to be helping me with the, I guess, rough draft of the model I'm working on. As soon as I figure out like what I want to change about this, because this isn't technically. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This isn't like my full model. This is a model though I've been using, and I'm accustomed to it. I want to change it, but keep still the same sheep girl aesthetic. It's just like trying to figure out what I'm gonna change, you know?
Why do I feel like you're gonna look like an Uma Masume character?
A what?
Uma Masume.
Umana? You mean a horse girl?
Yeah.
No, I'm a sheep girl. Thank you very much. Those horse girls and me do not get along.
I gotta read the manga and actually watch the show because the manga is great.
I've seen it. Okay. I'm gonna if we're gonna talk about this, I'm gonna talk about this real fast. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but I don't like the game. I liked the anime, and I can have fun with the game, but the main thing I hate, and it's mainly because of the developer.
Wait.
It
Do we have to open Steam to see how long you've been playing at the game? Don't lie, Jacob. Don't
I'll do it right
fucking
now. I'll tell you
lie.
guys. I'll tell you all right now. I have 64.4 hours. So when I talk about this, I'm going for me. The main thing I hate about the game is how you acquire new horses and new support cards. You have to go through the gotcha wheel again. And I know many people will be like, oh, well, that's common. The developers are much more scummy, though. They're as scummy as Hoyo is with Genshin Impact. It costs 15,000 carats. You do not get enough carats for enough pulls within a year. If you have the daily pass or the monthly pass, whatever it's called, you do not get enough even by a year. Here's another thing. When you pull, you get points. You get points when you pull for your character. And you would think, okay, you can buy a character outright if you hit 200. Okay, sounds great, right? Here's the catch. The points reset every banner. If they carried over from banner to banner to banner, I would not have as much issues. Because you could, if they did like Nikkei did, which is let you keep your points, you could buy the character you want when that character was on a banner. But when it came to this with Umamutsume, it resets the banner. And you have to pray you get that character within those 200 pulls, because how it works is it's a 3.5% chance, I've heard, is the pull rate for a 5-star. Here's the catch. They divide that between the banner character and all other characters. And I pulled up to 169. I'm not fucking with you, by the way. Pulls for Kurenchan, for example. I didn't get her. I got Orgi Kappa twice and McCree once. Didn't get her. I know people who never even get support cards they pull for. They get support cards they have duplicates of. If it wasn't so expensive and it didn't feel so scummy with that pull rates, I would recommend the game. But that's the issue. Is like the gotcha system feels like Genshin, and that puts me off immediately from the game because because of
Well,
Genshin. Genshin burned me of gotcha wheels in that. And I know I still play like Arc Knights, which is also a gotcha game, but in that one, it's like you are guaranteed a 5-star character from this banner within 10 pulls, 5 or 6 stars, and that's always been the case for me. I've always gone a 5 or 6 star. Is it the one I want? No, but ideal.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I went a whole rant there. I'm sorry.
I like. I was gonna say the manga's good and it doesn't have compared to the game pretty horse girls. They all have like it looks good.
Oh yeah, no, the manga's amazing. If the manga and anime are quite good, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. I like the subtle nods they also did to the actual real life horses. One thing as well though that I do find funny with Amuda Mutsume, and this is just my own personal thing I find funny, is how wild the community is for some of the horses. Especially I'm also guilty of this. Hara Ura, even though she is the person who never won a horse race, I still root for her. She is a loser who has won my heart, and I want her to win. So I did an entire playthrough where she had to win every race. I pulled it off. It was hard, but I did it because it was just like, I want her to win. Anyway, let's get
Yeah.
off horse. Let's get off horse girls now.
Yeah.
I have one more topic for us for today before we probably call the podcast. And this might devolve into multiple topics. We'll see. And it's one I had saved here. In your own opinion, name your favorite character in all of gaming.
God damn you.
Yeah, no, this one was hard for me as well. But my character I picked, and
Gonna
I
have to give
mainly
me a category.
I let's go. I don't even know if I could pick a
You could
category with
go
this.
because I have categories. I divide everything in categories. You should see my
I
waifu
don't.
list. I have
I
categories for that
I
too.
have a tier list. And for me, it's like number one on my tier list, and it's mainly because I relate to this character so hard in the way I just relate to them. I feel like I'm gonna get like mocked a bit for this, but I just love Richtofen 1.0. Okay, I relate to the wacky humor he does. Okay, I love it so much. It's like
Hmm.
I just love the fact of how he acts. Now, if we're going on relatability though, like full on like relates to me personally as a person, Aiden Pierce. I can relate to how Fizz struggles more than anything. So I haven't finished Claire Obscure yet. That might change soon to a character I can't name yet. I think in the community everyone calls them 6 or 5.
I'm thinking. Like, maybe a favorite character that's relatable. Maybe that's a good category.
Your favorite character that's relatable, like relatable to you as a person.
Like, I guess,
I can't give
you
you a category.
know,
I don't have one. I can give you my tier list though.
well, I got because I have a category for every tier type of character, and that's so I just can't. I don't give black and white statements. I have different categories for things.
Of course you do.
You should see my wife categories, but that's a different. That's a different
I'm
topic.
scared too. I'm not gonna lie. I am scared of your waifu category.
I could literally make a top 100 and not forget each one.
And that's why I'm scared.
Hey, I have different categories for that category too, but that's a different topic. But relatable character, not to traumatize you about that other topic. uh,
Well, he thinks that I want to talk about one of my
Lily,
who?
have you ever played Crisis Core?
No, I don't think I have.
Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7.
I'm literally trying to think through my Final Fantasy 7 time. I remember the discs. I remember the 3 disc in the case. I remember the death of the character. I'm not gonna name the character, but I think you know what I'm talking about when they get stabbed by you, because you're an asshole. I don't
Wait,
rem
wait, wait.
are we
No, 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 no. I'm talking
not
about
that
Crisis. PSP game.
then no.
It's a
No.
Final Fantasy. Oh damn! You know this was the Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days of Final Fantasy games, and it's one that you definitely should play because if you think 358 over 2 days was emotional, you should play Crisis Core
I'll add it
Final
to my
Fantasy.
list. I have a list of games I need to play in Let's Play. I'll add it to my list.
So there's two versions. There's the original one, which was for the PSP, and there's the remake. I have seen both, and when they made the remake, they kept it original to the very spot, just newer graphics and better gameplay.
Hmm.
So it's either or. I rather pick the original one because it had better voice acting and the ending music was way better.
Like,
That's about
okay,
it.
so you brought this up. This, like I said, I'm gonna change topic. I want to talk about this voice acting real quick. I want to talk about how how replacing voice actors don't work. Because oh my fucking god, lately it feels like every now
You
and
know
again, it's
what?
like a game comes out, it has a great voice actor, and then a
I
sequel
got you.
comes
I
out,
got you.
and they change the voice actor, and it's like, are you
So,
fucking kidding me?
so I'm gonna show you a scene, and maybe it might catch your attention for Crisis Core. I should maybe show you the original one.
If you want me to listen to stuff, I'm not turning on the audio. That'll be
It's
after we're done.
mostly there's no music. It's just the scene, and they shouldn't copyright you because it's a cutscene and the music isn't like lyrics or anything. It's just the background
I'm
music.
I'm just gonna play it safe.
I guess I'll play it after.
Yeah, I like to remind you, I got claimed for the Pal Land video, even though I was reacting to a trailer.
You
I don't. I have to play it safe.
understand. How you liking your sheep anyway? I feel like we talked about everything except the drawing.
Oh yeah, no, the sheep looks great. I like what you're doing so far with the design. It's working quite well for the head models. Next is the body, the weapon, the shield, and then the buff form, and then the ultimately the final thing, which is the character's icon and portrait.
Giga.
Oh my fucking god, no!
You won't
God,
know. I will send it to you, and you all you're gonna see is Giga Sheep.
please
Giga
don't.
Sheep.
Please fucking don't.
You'll be a fucking gag. I'm not gonna lie.
Can you please just make a normal one? Then you can do that afterwards. The fuck with me? Like, I at least want a normal one I
No,
can
because
keep.
if I want to fuck with you, I would just do it without the original one.
Oh my
I'll
fuck.
make it the original one.
Uh so
I think for the
next,
clothing, I don't have to worry because it's just a cylinder with two things sticking out.
yeah, the main things you're probably gonna have a little more issue with is going to be the torso for buff form. I feel is gonna be your main issue.
I will make you so fucking shredded.
Dear fucking lord, of course.
Um, I want to know. I just wanted to ask. These are the buff arms and these are the normal arms. I haven't
Those are
really.
the buff arms. Those are the buff arms.
So where are the normal arms?
I don't think they're on there.
Oh boy.
I've sent you
Uh,
templates of
Unless
what
this
it
is
looks like when you're finished. If you want to
un,
recheck
un,
templates again,
unless,
just help you.
unless this is it right here.
I mean, that could be it, but I don't know. Check the templates, like I said. Check the templates I've sent you of other people's work to see how you're supposed to draw. Because even I was unsure when they showed this off.
Yeah, at least for the rest of it, it's no biggie. The only thing I want to see, I want to make everything here very simple, but I don't know since your sheep is very
I,
complex.
I, I.
I could just put like the thing is, since I don't see the arms and this is a jacket, I can't exactly mix the jacket with the. Well, I can.
I believe in you.
Okay, I can put the jacket there. It'll be very simple. It'll be really tiny. I think this is gonna be the less troubling one is the body, and this one
So,
too. Well, of course.
so
Hmm.
on to the next topic, which I think you might enjoy. Like we went voice acting and talking about games. I want to talk about this. Games that made you cry.
Oh wow, I have a list. I have a list. Yes,
Okay,
somebody
here
has
here
finally asked me this question.
here's the thing. I'm gonna go first. This is a game that made me cry, and it wasn't for the fact of like it was just how real it felt and how hard it hits you. This War of
Right.
Mine made by 11-bit studio. I've done a one impression, I've beaten
Mhm.
it. It is one of the hardest hitting games I've ever played because it feels it's very grounded in the whole like this is what war is like for a civilian. It isn't like COD where you're a soldier. It isn't like any of those. It just shows you the true horrors. And it's like
Mhm.
I literally had a scene where I helped the guy who was shot get to his house. He grabbed his kid, thanked me, and was trying to get his kid to safety. It's like things like that made me go, damn, this hits hard. Anyway, you may now do your list.
All right. Actually, this made
Uh,
me cry. This story will actually make you cry.
Crisis Core.
I know it's Final Fantasy. Yes, this story, it will make you fucking break. If you know what this character has gone through, you will fucking cry. So that's why I say play this game. This game has literally made me break down in tears. The ending will make you break down in tears. So yeah, Crisis Core. Next one will be, of course, 300 Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, or 356 over 2 days. I keep forgetting. Um, yeah, that was emotional.
Can agree wholeheartedly. We both talked about in length about that one.
That one does make you cry. This,
I
okay, this might be shocking. This might be shocking for Final
oh
Fantasy 15 maybe.
fuck.
Hmm?
Sorry. Continue. Cat food just got spilled all over my fucking floor.
Yeah. Another game that made me cry. Surprisingly, you might be surprised, but 15 Final Fantasy 15 almost made me cry. Well, it kind of brought tears.
Wait,
15.
really? Really? Final Fantasy
Yes.
15 almost I played through that. It did not make me cry. I not gonna lie. I didn't mind it, but I didn't really get into the story that well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. If you get into the story, trust me, we'll kind of get to that level.
Well, the problem is with me is like I did, like I said, I played through it. Just like the story didn't click with me.
Mm.
Okay,
I
the
got it. When I
next
play Final Fantasy, I get into the story.
the next game I that made me almost cry. Well, made me cry actually. This one got a few tears from me. It was State of Decay 2. And
Hmm.
it's here's the
Okay.
thing about it. Here's the thing about it. It's like it doesn't have a story, but the thing that got me is I would play the game in a hard mode on lethal. I am a big player of lethal. State of K1, State of K2. I would play these games on hardest mode, breakdown level 6, lethal. It was pretty much like these were games I could write a guide on how to get certain gear early on, how to kill certain enemies fast. Like I'm not gonna lie, I lived and breathed these games when they came out. When I lost a character, it hurt, especially when I would go retrieve their belongings, and if they got zombified, just seeing their zombified body standing there, knowing what I was going to do, it hurt me a little. Or when I would go back to collect body, I killed the feral or the fucking juggernaut that killed them, and you would just see the corpse there of that teammate, that person you knew you helped earlier, who decided to join you, who helped went on a venture with, and just see them dead. It's just like it just reminded me whenever I would play that, like this shit is deep when it wants to be. And
Yeah,
it's kind of
I,
it's kind of why I like permadeath in some games, because if done right, it makes you realize how much you grow attached to a character.
yeah, that's why I recommend Crisis Core because you do. That yeah, you
I
have
like
to
I
play
said,
it. You have
don't
to
spoil
play
it. Don't spoil it, you fucker. I'll get around to it eventually. I promise you.
it. And what other? Well, I can talk about anime that almost made me cry, but
Oh god, if we
the
go down
these
that
are
list, we're gonna be here an hour because I'll start out right now. Angel Beats. I'm not even gonna say anything. Watch it.
don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
It's a
I,
fucking
don't spoil
banger
it.
of a thing. I was crying at the end of it. It was really saddening. But motherfucker, was that a good anime?
One anime that made me cry that I finished recently was I Am Miss. You Are Miss Servant.
Oh, I get that one. I get that one.
Oh yeah, you seen it?
I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay,
Oh my
another
god,
one.
I seen that show and
The
that brought me
problem
down, man. Every
the
time I remember
problem with us. Listen. Don't spoil. Don't spoil. Remember, people who see this might have never seen Miss Servant.
I want another season, but I don't know. I don't
The
think it
problem
ever is gonna be the thing.
the problem if the thing gets another season, I'm always scared whenever they're like announced for a second season. It's like, please don't get turned into a One Piece. Don't get turned to a Naruto. Don't pull a Goku. Please don't fucking make it dumb. Just stick to your values in that. Another anime that oh my god, this I had the name and then I lost it, which is great, I guess.
Then I'll mention another one that everyone knows and made everyone cry. And I'm
Go
pretty
ahead.
sure if you haven't watched it, Jacob, and if it does not make you cry, you are the most cold-hearted bastard that has ever lived on this planet.
All right, go the fuck ahead. Hit me. Hit me.
Violet Evergarden.
You fucker. You fucker, my Achilles heel. You bastard. Oh, you
I have
fucking
not finished it. I'm through episode 9 and 12. Okay, I have not finished it. I have not finished it. But
you
I when
are a
I went to episode 10. I was in episode 10. I'm missing two more episodes. I have not watched the movie yet either. I have two of the movies. I cried in episode 10 because people say if you can survive episode 10 without crying, I was like, I'm gonna do the challenge. I watched it to episode 10, which you know what happened in episode 10.
we all know what happens in episode 10 of Violet Evergarden. Of course we're all gonna fucking shit it to you. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah,
okay.
the backstory, showing her backstory. That made me cry. That
There are
made me
two
cry.
things that will get me automatically crying. That scene and anything to do with fucking Ace from
Look,
Batman, the
I
voice
will let
actress of Ace. I can't remember her name,
that.
but motherfucker, she is great at pulling heartstrings. The whole, will you stay with me? Like, god damn it, Batman!
Yeah. Um. Another thing. I don't want to spoil that episode, but damn, like I can't help but want
I'm
to
gonna
talk
I'm
about
gonna
it, but
shove
I
a
can't
sock
spoil
in you in like 3 fucking seconds. If you spoil anything, you're getting a sock in your damn mouth. This is being recorded after all. I am not letting you spoil shit. I am not editing more shit.
like that. Okay. I wish I could in a scene without spoiling it, man. That's the problem. How can I like minimize that scene?
The problem is you can't. You fucking can't. It is best not to be minimized. People need to see it. Okay. Okay.
It's
I have
recommended. I want to watch.
it
There's one I
I
want to watch. That's worse, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it
oh
before
my
I
fuck.
have.
One
I
that's
want to
worse
eat
than
your
making you
pancreas.
cry or just terrible anime.
I want to eat your pancreas.
I'm out. I'm out. No, I don't want to remember that. I don't. That wasn't even a saddening
I
anime to
haven't
me as
watched it.
much as it
Don't
was just
spoil it.
a
Don't
fucking weird
don't spoil
bullshit.
it because I haven't watched it yet. I haven't
No,
watched it yet. I know it's
don't.
worse.
I don't want you to watch it, but if you do, you will understand why I say we don't talk about it. Okay, the anime I want to talk about that actually got me some tears shedding. Season 1, Attack on Titan, and I think we know the scene, but in case anyone doesn't know, past episode 7. It's past episode 7 when they go beyond the wall. That's all I'll say. And that entire scene, it really did hurt me.
Mhm.
That shit, because god damn, that shit likes playing with you. Another anime.
I gotta finish.
Yeah, you
I
work
gotta
on that.
finish Violet. I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this before. Have you seen both movies? Because I haven't watched them. Are they sequels or are they prequels? Because I don't want to watch it in
The
the wrong
Attack on
order.
Titan movies?
No, the Violet Evergarden.
Oh, honestly, I don't remember.
Because I want to watch the movie, but I don't know if they're prequels or sequels.
That you might have to look that one up.
I want no spoilers.
Just look if they're a prequel or a sequel. That way you know. All right, next
I'm gonna
anime.
have to look.
Next anime that I would say actually got hit me in the feels that made me feel like a sadness. And it's mainly because of how it all played out. I can't remember the name, but it involved an android or a robot that was paired with this person. She only had 3 months left until she had to get like put away and
Plastic memories, plastic memories, plastic
oh
memories.
yes, Plastic Memories. That fucking anime hit me hard in it. I was like,
I haven't watched it.
no.
Don't spoil it. I haven't watched it. Don't spoil it. I haven't watched it. I want to watch it. Don't spoil it.
I'm not gonna spoil it. All I'll say is it's a very sad anime. It's like very sad at point. It's a good anime. Another anime I would recommend for anyone who wants to feel sad. This one is sad in other ways, but Darwin's Game. Darwin's Game will make you feel
I,
anger, sadness, despair, and hope for your characters. I highly recommend Darwin's Game. Same with Danganronpa anime. If you know the games, it follows it, so you know what I mean.
mm-hmm.
It's like so
I'll
bad.
have to look.
We can't really talk about any of the shit like in them either. That's like the hard part of this. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the hard part. It's like, I still want to get to that Violet Evergarden scene,
I'm
man.
not spoiling anything about it. I'm not gonna spoil anything about it, but I'm gonna shove a sock in your mouth. If you dare talk about anything on episode 11, though, I will shove a fucking sock in your mouth. I will hunt you down and sock
That,
you.
that, it was episode 10, and it made me fucking cry. Can't blame me.
Okay, we're talking about sad ones. Let's change the topic to animes that made you angry watching them because of how bad they were. This one's simple. Name
Berserk?
animes that when you I guess that works. I didn't like Berserk. I agree with you there.
Devil May
And
Cry? Devil May Cry? I don't have to think. I don't have to think. I can just I said it. Devil May and Berserk remake and the Berserk remake.
You know I'm loading the revolver, right?
Hey, either you were gonna mention it or I will. So eventually that topic
You
is gonna
literally
come.
you just got
You
me stressed out in Darkest Dungeon style. I am now stressed. I am irrational.
hey, look. You were gonna mention it regardless.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have probably. Okay, so this next one, I'm gonna name this one, and I think we can all agree it was shit. Okay? I don't remember the name because I blocked it, but it's the one. It's the one I've told you before. The one that involved literally scenes taken from real life stuff with an anime character that just slapped on it. The most lazy put together story.
Oh my God, no, we don't talk about that. I would rather watch Devil May Cry right now, binge watch it twice, and
I'd
fucking
rather
play
just
the
shoot
game
myself. I'd
every day.
rather just fucking play Russian roulette right fucking now. I'm loading the gun.
No, I've seen that anime. Seen that anime. If you think that was cheap production, Jesus Christ, that I never seen something so fucking cheap in my life.
That it
That's
was such
like
shit.
bro.
It was such fucking shit. There was another anime I saw too. I don't know when it came out. I can't remember. But it was like half of the thing involved like a game where everyone had to follow rules, and if you didn't, people would die. You would die. And I was like, oh, cool. It's giving me like one of those game like a Darwin's game or something. Like I was thinking like something along those lines to give you like a game focused thing that's like very life threatening, like Danganronpa. But no, like at episode 6 or like halfway through, I don't remember how many episodes. Like they kill like the thing was like all boys are gonna die by the end of the day. All the boys died, and then the girls walked away. And literally at the end of it, it shows morning coming and the boys waking up, not dead, and it just continuing, and it just swaps to a whole other perspective. It just turns into a fucking psychic bullshit power fight, and I'm like, the fuck? It was so weird and bad. It
So
was
animes. There was one anime I wanted to mention, but it just didn't necessarily make me angry. It just made me go through an emotional roller coaster,
of
and it wasn't a
disappointment.
bad anime either.
Remember, we're
It
talking
was
about
it
bad
was it
animes.
was it was
We're talking about bad animes. Remember
bad.
that.
I wouldn't call it bad. That really depends on who watches it. I can,
Name it, and I will tell you
you
right fucking now.
know, Domestic Girlfriend.
Are you fucking kidding me? That fucking I forgot all about that. It was so fucked.
It was, but it was so good because it was so fun.
It to me, it wasn't one of those. It's so bad, it's good. It was just bad to me. I would have rather watched Rent a Girlfriend.
Okay, I want to watch. I got Rent a Girlfriend. I'm planning to watch it. They say it's good. I want to get it. I already got. I
Here's
mean, I already got it, but I haven't watched it.
there was one anime I watched and I dropped it after a certain fucking episode because I just hated it, what they did there and what they basically did with the audience. It was My Tiny Senpai.
I've heard of it.
The reason I hated it, and this is considered spoilers for anyone watching, there's literally a thing, an episode dedicated to office romance. And at the end, the two people agreed that that's a cringe thing and they will never do it, and how bad that is. Basically telling everyone, yeah, no, we don't want to do that. And then walking away. It's like, fuck off. I'm now done. Another
Hmm.
anime that has pissed me off, and it's mainly because it has some of the best story writing, but because it also has some of the most absurd fucking scenes you have to suffer through to get to some of the best writing I've heard. High School DxD.
You know
I
what?
I watched this when
I'm
I was
planning to
16.
watch it.
I watched it when I was 16.
Oh
I
dear.
recently watched the newest
Of
season,
course not.
and I
Of
like to
course
say
not.
this right now.
You
I
watch
like to say this right now. I liked the premise of the story. If you remove the stupid sex scenes, the boob thing, and all that shit,
It's an
it's
etchy.
it it,
It's an
it
etchy. What
literally
do you want?
it literally has some of the best things, like an actual scene dedicated to like the fact is of people coming to terms with their family and stuff. Like there are some deep scenes like those where it's like this is fucking actually good, but then you get scenes where it's just like boobs, butt, boobs, butt, and it's like,
Okay, but I
and
have
I
to
just
explain
skip
to
past it.
anybody. Jacob doesn't. I know Jacob wouldn't understand viewers, but the thing is, the anime is categorized as an etchy, and etchy is categorized to certain viewers. So of course you're gonna get that type of scene. And for
I
those who
like to
don't know what
stress to
etchy means, just
everyone here, real quickly, while he's explaining this, in case you're wondering, I mentioned before in stream, but if you're new to the channel, I'm asexual. I feel no sexual or longing desire in my body. I've come to terms with this. I've found that out for a while now. It's the reason why when people talk about like sex scenes in this, I don't get it, and I really don't like them. So yeah. Anyway, continue.
oh, explaining to the viewers, etchy is just basically more like I wouldn't call it a sex comedy, or they have another name for it. You could say it's a sex farce. It's more like a sex comedy, but it doesn't. It's not bad, but if you're not, I don't know how to explain it. It's basically just it just basically takes something erotic and just make it funny and wholesome. Basically, that's what it actually is.
Yeah. Okay. I got
I
another
want
anime
and
in the
and
gun.
actually I want to watch. This is quickly before you say. Sorry, I wanted to mention this one that I want to watch, and it's Kill la Kill.
Okay. I agree with that one. That is like really good.
The art style. I want to watch it because of the art style. I love the art style.
All right. So this anime I'm about to say,
Okay,
oh, the
be
fly almost just
careful.
flew in my mouth. I literally,
The fly's trying to stop you. What are you saying, Jacob? You're scaring me. Even the fly trying
uh,
to stop you.
oh my god, it's just like it was so fucking bad. I only remember
We have to
this because I'm looking at a list of anime right fucking now, and I see this, and I'm just reminded of fucking how much I blocked this fucker out of my head. Sword Art Online.
no fuck off. Shut the fuck. Shut. The fly was right. The fly was fucking right.
You can all
No,
hate
no.
me for my opinion. You can hate me. I hate Sword Art Online. I
I,
really hate it. And my
you
main fucking reason,
know
and you can all yell at me later for this.
what?
I hate the fucking main character,
Wait.
the fucking bastard. I don't know what about him. I tried giving the show a chance. I watched a good chunk of it, but no matter what the fuck I did, I could not stand him. I could not stand the premise. Like, I understand trapped in a
I,
virtual video game, lives are on the lines. Like, yeah, sure, that sounds like a great concept, but it was so executed poorly for me that I just grew to hate it. I hated Kirito. I fucking hated him. I wanted to smother him with a fucking pillow.
you know what?
Go on. I'm waiting. You haven't said anything yet. Did your mic die?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my Bluetooth just went off randomly. I was just saying that the fact that it was inspired by Berserk just makes me angry.
All right, another anime, by the way. And this one's mainly a genre thing I like to attack real fast. I hate harem anime with basic dense motherfuckers. I will
But
give an
isn't that the point
example.
of an arrow?
Let me
Because you know
explain.
what?
Let me explain. Let me explain. There's an anime I watched that really cemented how much I hate this genre a bit. There are some good
Wait, wait, wait,
ones
wait.
that do the
I can
dense.
guess it. I bet I can guess it. I bet I can guess it.
Oh, good luck. Good fucking luck. I'll let you guess.
Okay, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
No, I actually enjoyed that one. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the premise. I enjoyed the stories of that. It was actually really good for me. I actually enjoyed it. Though there were points I was like, Bell.
Okay.
But no,
Okay, I couldn't guess.
the anime thing is a bland fucking MC. Apparently lived two separate lives. So apparently in this one, people are reincarnations of heroes or characters of the past, and they're taken to school to learn to harness and use their abilities. The MC apparently lead two different lives at one point, so he has two
How do you
abilities.
remember that title? Wait, how do you remember that title?
I don't remember the title
God
because
damn.
I think I blocked it. But fucking hell,
I
I
wouldn't be
remember
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the title.
he is somehow has two abilities, so he's overpowered, and he has two women who from their past lives remember him, and they're fighting for his attention. And it's just like, I hate this. This is a bland fucking MC. Like, they can do it right. My 100 Girlfriends, I love that anime. I like the character. It actually felt like he's a character. It felt funny. It felt romantic. It felt deep at points. It was good. But that? Oh my fucking
Oh, wait.
god. You might as well put the starring role to Plank from Etta and Eddie. You would get more emotion out of it than that character.
Damn right. But you know what? I like romance anime. It's hard to find a good one.
Okay, if you
But
want a
there
good
are, there are a lot of
romance one that's currently ongoing, Fragrant Flower. It's a Netflix one. You can also watch from other
okay,
ways, but
you're
I
gonna have to
I
send it, and I'll look for it because I've been looking for one.
I will send you a link to this. It only has 6 episodes as of now. It is still
Um,
ongoing, but I'll send you after we're done recording. But it
okay.
is.
This-
I will, for anyone who wants to hear this. If you listen to the podcast version of this, the fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I love this so much because it is one of those. I don't know what about it. I just love the two characters and how it feels like you can tell they're in love with each other, but they don't know how to express it at point. Because the one dude, actually, no, it's better if I don't spoil it. It's better if I don't say
Yeah,
anything
you know
about it.
what? Go
Just
for it. Just say good.
you guys, if you haven't watched yet, please check it out. It's only 6 episodes right now. More still ongoing. It's an amazing, heartfelt anime.
Still,
Now, back
I'm
to
still
anime
want to
we
cry
hate.
every. I still every time you say romance anime, I want to cry of my I Am Miss Servant. That show did make me cry.
All right.
I just wish it was different. It just happened. I didn't even expect that was gonna happen. Why? Why did that happen?
Because it listen,
I know why.
know.
I know why, but it could have worked out though. And she was deadly as hell. So you know what? She didn't have to do that. She was the most dangerous one.
All right. All right. So I have a list up of the top 40 worst animes.
Oh my god, I've probably seen them. Come on, hit me.
I will name them at random order, but god fucking damn it, some of these I actually do know, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that was bad. That was
Go for it.
also bad. Okay. Super Kid.
Oh dear fucking god. Okay.
Mars of Destruction.
Very original.
Shulker Heaven.
Okay. I can't even. I don't even know how they made the title. Okay, just by the title, I'm wrong. Okay. Next.
Berserk 2016.
Well, yeah. You know what? I shamefully have seen it, and I hate it. I'm
Yeah, we were
sorry.
talking
I
about
like the
that.
movie.
You were literally
I like.
talking
I
about
like.
that.
That was the first thing I mentioned. But literally,
Yeah.
I want. Golden Ark movie was great. The animated 2006 series was shit. Sorry, I have to say it. I'd rather read the manga and watch 2016 and 1996 anime. That's okay. Next,
All right. All right.
you
On
paused.
this
I'm scared.
list, Boruto.
Is that like
Boruto.
the fruit version of Naruto?
That is Naruto's son anime.
Oh, Boruto.
Boruto.
We don't talk about that.
Bor-
We don't talk about that. Skip. I don't want to stay on this because you know what? Naruto should just stay with the
How
good ending.
the
Gotta
fuck did Angel Beats end up on this list? Excuse me, motherfuckers.
wait. How is Angel Beats bad?
I'm going to go strangle somebody. Give me 5 fucking minutes.
I don't think that list is accurate because Angel Beats has a lot of great reviews.
Oh my god, I forgot about this anime. I'm looking through anime right now. Angels of Death.
Okay.
That's a good one. Angels of Death. God damn, was that an amazing one.
Mhm.
Ah. Okay, so this is gonna be another attack focus one I'm gonna be doing. And you probably couldn't argue with me on this. Any anime that has one
Mhm.
trope. It has a trope. And
Okay, you're gonna have to specify.
the overpowered character who doesn't realize he's overpowered. It's
That type
funny
of
at
anime.
first, but it sucks after a while. For example, I parry everything. I liked it at first, and then like when he's like literally killing big fucking things, like, huh, how did I do this? I don't understand. I think it's I parry everything. I've watched so much anime lately. It's like I
Yeah, I
don't
parry.
know.
Yeah, I parry everything. That's what it's called. I parry everything. I know what you're talking.
Then you know that see him talk about where he literally is like, huh, I wonder how come it died so fast. And like he doesn't understand, like, he killed it. He did it. Like I hate that. I hate the clueless NC overpowered dunce.
Well, you know
Sometimes
what?
it's done right. It's
Saitama,
sometimes done right.
Saitama,
Saitama
I'm
from
not
One
gonna lie.
Punch Man. He's
He
done right.
farted and he blew up. He blew up part of Mars or Jupiter, which was funny.
Yeah, it's like you could do a character right and you could do one wrong. And I just hate the whole fact, like, oh, we're gonna make this guy like so fucking overpowered, but he's gonna be dense as hell. It's like, why?
Because it's a gag. Because it's a gag.
It's so fucking stupid after a minute, though. Like, I swear to you. Like, after the first, like, 3 episodes of it, it's like, okay, this is getting stale when that's, like, their whole fucking comedy. Like, holy fucking shit, I am tired of that John. Like I said, there are some outliers. They've done someone's right. But god fucking damn it.
Well,
Ugh.
since the anime industry's a bit rough, it tends to be like we have to make something real quick and come up with something to make money, and sometimes they come up with some stale thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know how the
Uh,
industry works because I do stuff, so it's like I know how it is. But
all right.
it be like
This next one is mainly attack at because of how fucking dumb it's become nowadays of characters. Fucking
okay.
Dragon Ball. Nowadays, Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna lie, older Dragon Ball was good. It actually felt the characters had depth to them and everything.
We're talking.
Nowadays it feels like more one dimensional. Like Goku's main obsession is fighting. Which, yes, that was the thing, but he at least did care in the other ones. Now it's like, oh, you want to die? You want to fight? Okay. It's like, really? And then you spend like 3 episodes doing Kamehamehas. It's like, not to be that guy, but I feel like they
You are
need
that
to
guy.
change. They need to change the direction a bit, like something
They did
fresh.
Daima. Daima was fresh.
I never even knew about that. What now?
Daima, Dragon Ball Daima. You dumping on Dragon Ball and you don't know about Daima? Daima was completely fresh and it was pretty nice. It was
I
Akira
never heard of
Toriyama's.
Daima. I never heard of Daima.
So before you jump on Dragon Ball, you should definitely watch Daima because Daima actually had the best animation that I think Dragon Ball has ever had. It had a pretty unique, and I'm not going to spoil any of it because it was
Sock.
Akira
I'm gonna
Toriyama's
threaten the sock.
last. Okay, it was Akira Toriyama's last thing that he ever wrote was Daima, and he wanted to leave a surprise, which mostly everyone knows because it's all over YouTube. So I might as well mention it. It's all over YouTube, and so I
All
might as
right,
well mention it.
I will add that to my list of anime to watch underneath. Oh my god, underneath a couple of these I need to get to.
But yeah,
Fuck.
Daima had better animation. I think the animation is, and the fight scenes were a lot better. I'm not saying it was wrong previously. I'm saying it's a lot better.
Oh
Or-
fuck. I just was checking my list and I saw the cross out things. On that list was I was reincarnated as a vending machine. Oh boy. Oh boy. The things I could say about how much I didn't enjoy that one. Like
Oh well.
it
Then I have
wasn't
to pull it down.
it wasn't bad, but at the
Oh
same
no no!
time,
You're gonna have to defend your statement very slowly and carefully before I
let me explain.
pull up.
Let me explain. Let me explain. I didn't like the premise. I didn't like the whole vending machine premise thing they did. I couldn't get behind that. It kind of reminded me too much of the whole like some guy was as a chair in an anime or the like I'm don't get me wrong, I do enjoy some reincarnation ones. One of my favorites, like I was reincarnated as a sword. But like the vending machine thing just felt like, are you kidding me? A fucking vending machine because a dude got killed by a vending machine. In that case, I should have been reincarnated as a fucking truck after getting ran over twice by Truck-kun. I know you're out of my house right now, Truck-kun. I will get the rocket launcher. Yeah, back up, bitch. Where was
Okay.
I?
Hmm. But I'm just still thinking about Daima, so you should put that on your list. It's not
It's
bad.
on my list. It's on my list. It's underneath a couple of ones I will not name yet because I don't want to talk about those yet.
Yeah. What anime am I planning to watch that you should definitely watch?
Oh,
Uh.
I will state this right now. An anime I recommend to everybody out there if you want to get into anime, like this is a don't go for One Piece too long. Don't go for Dragon Ball. That
Yeah,
shit is also too
that
long. Don't go for the big
One
three.
Piece.
If you want to test the waters of anime
Wait.
and see if you like it,
We,
let me recommend three small short anime.
okay.
Restaurant to Another World. I was reincarnated as a sword and Metal Hellsinger. Or Metal no, not that's the game. The
Metal
one that has
Hellsing. Hellsing.
Alucard. Oh, Hellsing. Thank you. It was
Hellsing.
Hellsing. I was thinking of Metal Hellsinger. I'm sorry. Hellsing. If you want to see if you like anime, those three are going to be your main testers. It will mainly determine the
Okay.
genres you lean towards, in my opinion. If you like the more like restaurant to
Wait.
another world, you might like more cozy animes.
I feel like you excluded Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli is a good start if you
I'm
want
not
something wholesome and nice.
Well, the thing is, like, I don't want to overwhelm them with just too wholesome shit. Like, these three are the most basic, down to earth ones that are relatable and like real life logic enough that they could be testers to get into the anime. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because we want.
you can also get into Death Note, but
Okay, we're stopping right there with Death Note. Okay, I I would like recommending it, but I don't recommend to people who don't know about anime. The same thing for Zatch
you know what? Yeah,
Bell, Bobobo, like three animes I hold in high regard in my head because I like them. I don't recommend them easily because I
it's
need
just
to know what you like before I would recommend these.
yeah.
But that's just my list. I think if I were to rank a top
Yeah.
5 animes, I would like I loved. Number one, Angel Beats. Suck my dick, internet. I love that shit. Number
You know what?
two,
Wolf Children is also good. Wolf Children, the movie, is also great
oh,
to watch. I think that's a
I
good one.
forgot about that. Oh, that was amazing. Still
That was
doesn't
a
make
good
it to the
movie.
top.
That was a good.
It still doesn't make it to the top five though.
Yeah, but it's a
N-
great movie.
It is. It is. Number two, Kuma Kuma Bear. I do not care. I love how adorable that anime is at points. Number three, Hellsing. Fuck yeah, is all I can say. That is like the best. Number four, Death Note. Fuck all of you. That shit is still rocking in this day and age. And number five, and this is kind of one that people never expect from me.
Okay.
I can't remember. I can't remember the name, but I can tell you what it is.
Okay.
Actually, no, I can't even describe without spoiling it. Fuck. I guess it's like a bar. It has like a bar, and there's like when people die, when two people die, they go to this place and they play a game. Like the first episode has like darts, and wherever they hit, the other person feels pain in that area. Like if you hit the dart, the area that looks like an eye, the person gets pain in their eye, like you threw a dart in it. I don't
Yeah.
remember what it's called, but it's still an amazing
wish-
anime I liked.
I wish I knew what you were talking about. You kind of left me in that one.
If I
You
find
kind
it,
of
I'll
lost me with that.
if find it, I'll tell it. But I know there's like a couple more I would recommend, but these are more like kid animes I ever saw. Like when I was growing up, I saw like Tokyo Mew Mew, Pokemon, you know, that kind of stuff.
Ponyo. Come on, who doesn't like Ponyo?
What now?
Ponyo.
Onyo?
You.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
You. Don't insult him. Don't insult. Don't insult him. He doesn't
Member,
know any better.
member. There's
Studio Ghibli,
sometimes
come on.
I
Studio
couldn't see
Ghibli.
all Studio Ghibli's work. Okay, okay.
Ponyo was.
This is if I say this word, this is probably gonna strike something in someone's head somewhere. Tsunami.
Okay. Think of.
Do you not know what it is?
Well, if you're insinuating as the title, no. But if you're trying to insinuate it with another, trying to hit me with it.
Tsunami was a thing that would appear on Cartoon Network at a certain time for anime only. It would cover the darker and like it would cover anime from dark and not dark. It was called the
No, that's
Tsunami
Toonami.
time. Oh, it was
No,
it
it was
Konami?
called Toonami. Toonami.
I
Toonami.
maybe it's just localization, like something. I don't know. It was always pronounced when I would watch. It's called Tsunami, not Kunami.
No, Toonami. No, you don't pronounce the S. It has an S, but it's Toonami.
But regardless, like God fucking damn, that was like one of the things that got me really into anime. It still saddens me though that Zatch Bell never finishes English dub. Because it's rare to say this when it comes to anime. Zatch Bell's English dub is much better, in my opinion, than the Japanese dub.
Hmm.
But it never finished. It made it to episode 105 and then stopped. And it finished its runtime in Japan, which
Yeah.
really sucked. Like, really bad.
You know, I still can't stop thinking about I Am Mr. I'm so
God
sad
damn it.
about that.
Anywho, I think this has been a great first podcast episode. And I think
I'm
I came
sad.
up with a name for us. I hope you all did enjoy
Okay.
coming to the Midnight Corner, a place on the internet where us, me and the gang, will gather together to discuss random bullshit that pops in our head. Well, one of us, well, mainly Sephiroth, draws for anyone who's watching. Or in the future, it could be just gameplay or something. I don't know yet. But I thank you for stopping into the
Well,
Midnight Corner.
Yeah, if we can't come up with anything, I just start drawing something, and you guys can
Yeah.
watch me draw while you guys chatter.
We might make him still draw for a bit so he can finish the fucking like this work of a mod so I can get to my part of getting it in the game and coding it. Because
Yeah,
I
'cause
have
then
to
I can get
still
into it,
run.
and when I talk, I kind of like get into the zone, and I do the work quicker and much more efficiently when I'm talking which for
Yeah,
a lot
look
of
at
people
this.
it works the other way around.
Yeah, like look at this. He got all this done in the 2 hours and 24 minutes it took to do this recording.
Yeah, definitely. If we do another podcast tomorrow, I'll probably have the whole thing finished.
If
Well, not
we
the
do
whole
it
thing.
tomorrow.
Probably
I don't
probably in
I
two more
don't know.
podcasts.
I don't know if
Hmm?
we'll do another one tomorrow due to the fact that I'll be doing as we're recording this, like to stress everyone, it is August 18th, now 19th as of ending this. I will not be streaming during the day of this day. I stream probably in the afternoon or night whenever I got around to it. Because my ass has to go to fucking 2-hour drive somewhere and argue with a doctor for reasons I cannot
Oh yeah,
describe because of client confidentiality. I love
yeah.
fucking getting pills though.
So back into subject. Do you like the sheep so far?
I do like the sheet. I do like what you're doing so far. I'm looking forward to when you finish it because I can't wait to see it actually in work. Because that's when the real test is going
I
to
can't
begin.
wait. I can't wait for Giga Chat. I've had nothing.
Don't you fucking dare. Anywho,
I will
thank you
get.
again for joining us at the Midnight Corner. I've been DJCup1234, the gamer of the group, the nerd, and all that. Joining me today, we had Sir
I guess
Ruslot, the resident Dark Souls player, and with me as well is Sephiroth, who will do his own type of title.
well, I do. I guess I'm the artist slash nerd slash. I can't say I'm a Dark Souls player because I barely play them.
You're the fighting game player out of all of us. I'm more of the jack of all trades guy. I never master anything, but I know how to play most of anything.
I'm the same way, I guess. But I guess I don't have a category. I guess you could just. I'm the artist guy, even though I do all those things that Jacob mentioned. I guess I'm mostly into this.
No, you're more into fighting games than anything. You're the fighting games guy.
Yeah, but I love drawing. If I had to pick between fighting games and drawing, I
That's
love
true.
drawing.
Anywho, thank you all so much.
Look at this. Look at. I'm actually happy. I'm actually happy. I feel happy about this. I
Thank
think
you
all that
all,
talking gave me some positive energy, and look what I produced.
which is good. We need to do more of this talking. You know, it started off with us not knowing what to talk about at first. Then we hit that groove I talk about whenever you're talking.
Kingdom
Anywho,
Hearts. Yeah,
yeah, once Kingdom Hearts hit. And next time we'll probably be discussing. I do have some more topics for the next stream. Crossovers is one of the topics I would love to discuss.
I know. I know I know why. I know
No,
exactly
not
why.
just that one. I mean, good crossovers and bad crossovers.
Well, I can go with bad ones all day, but we'll leave that for the next podcast.
Yes. So yes, thank you again for joining us at the Midnight Corner. I'm DJ Cup 12 or DJ Cup 1234. If you guys like to see more of this, be sure to like these podcasts. Or if you're watching this in the video form, like it there too. And if you're a member and you're seeing this actually in the video form, thank you so much for your support. I don't know when I'll put this into the public. I might make this a month wait thing for the public to see for the video format. But if
Hmm?
not, I don't know how I'm going to do this one or how I'm going to even edit this because I'm using OBS to record 3 different outcasts. I'm using it to record the overlay of the talking, the actual image, and my avatar, which is great. I have to edit that all together. That'll be fun. Oh boy. Anywho, like I said, if you're listening to the audio form of this, though, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody. Thank you
Yeah.
for stopping into the Midnight Corner. Oh, before we do end, like I said, if we hit, I want to remind you all, sub goals. If we end up hitting 1,000 subscribers for the end of the year, I'm not stressing this, have to play and beat 3 FNAF games back to back to back for a stream.
You know what? You can't bitch if you're gonna don't complain afterwards. I'm just telling. Don't fucking complain. Don't bitch about it later that you can't stand the fucking screeching or the stress of FNAF. You're doing this to yourself, Jacob.
Oh no. Not like I'm not doing graveyard shift again. I never bitch about that. I bitch when it's broken. And it's not like it's gonna be in one straight stream. I want to stress it'll be like 3 separate streams because I do work, I don't have time. But I will be doing 3 FNAF games where I have to beat them. One of them will, of course, be a returning title that caused me issues. But I've gotten better health. I'm much healthier. I can do it. The other 2 will be ones that I will leave secret for you all. Because I'm hoping they get finished by that time. Anywho, see you all next time. Good night, everybody.